Hello, everyone, and welcome back to GDQ Hotfix. We have Parallel Universe right now, the show that I have with Helix13_, where you're going to be seeing all of your favorite games, just done in ways that you might not have seen before. It's going to be a great time here. We have Jet Set Radio Future, Rando, into some pinball. That's super interesting if you've never seen it before. But before we get started, I just want to mention that in the official GDQ Discord, there are some hotfix channels that you can opt into. There's a role that you can get called Hotfix Enjoy, I'm pretty sure. And you can in there you can talk with all the different showrunners, the different people who watch hotfix, all of that good stuff. You can do !Discord in Twitch chat for more information about that. And now, I'm so excited for this. We get to get into Jet Set Radio Future Randomizer. Ace Bats, if you want to take it away.
A mod for Jet Set Radio Future, which has been developed over many years. It's kind of wild that it's come this far in such little time, really. But yeah, Dungachu, do you want to take us through a bit of what we're about to see?
Yeah, so we're showing off a couple different mods today. Up first is the randomizer, which randomizes all of the collectibles in the game, basically, and also the spray tags. So we'll do a little more of a thorough walkthrough once we get started with that. And then we're showing off a game mode called Pinball, which is like a single-player variation on Bingo, if you're familiar with Speedrun Bingo. Lots of kind of weird but super cool stuff, and we're super excited to show it off. Do players want to introduce themselves?
You want to go first, Rookie of the Year?
I'm so happy you said that.
That's awesome.
Someone was going to say it, and I might as well rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay, hi, I'm Vane. I've been speedrunning JSRF specifically for about like half a year, I want to say, but I also run other graffiti platformers like the first Jet Set Radio and Palmer Cyberfunk. That's about what I do.
Yeah, and I'm Shovelclaws. I run a whole bunch of heckin' games. Anything under the sun I'm kind of into, wide variety of things. I really like this game in particular. It has some really satisfying movement. I'm way more casual about it than Vane. Vane got a sub 130 no cuck, so, you know. But I've played Bingo for this game a lot specifically, and I really like Bingo for this game. I am very normal about it.
Let's go Bingo.
Yeah. Before we get started, because you said it, I mean, I have to say this. Internally, I've been calling this just like the Rookie of the Year grudge match. Like who wins, like pinball here, like becomes the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. We can handshake.
Yeah, we can.
Or you can fight to the death.
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean, we'll do that at GDQ, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Not opposed.
We've shown off both randomizer and a slightly more normal Bingo previously on Hotfix, but with players who had been playing the game much longer. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go. I have complete faith in both of you, and I think it'll be kind of a different showcase than last time around.
Yeah, relative to most of the other people in the community, we're both pretty new.
I think we're two of the newest runners of this game, which is really strange to think about, because I feel like this game has grown a lot recently, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
These youngins only just got here and they're already showing off.
These new players, man.
We really get treated like millennials in this game, because everyone hates us and writes mean things really about us. It's
Exactly, man.
Toxic
the more
community.
things change, the more things stay the same. I don't want to rush you guys, but we should probably.
I was gonna say the same thing. We should start.
We're so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Does someone want to give us a count?
I can count you in 3, 2, 1, go.
My new game thing went away as soon as
I
the
jumped.
go.
It's over.
It's okay.
It's okay, they're both growing.
Yeah,
Huge.
it's a long rando. You'll be fine. So this is the tutorial, and we're gonna use that to explain kind of how the randomizer works. So how the game works. Super quick overview. Jet Set Radio Future is a graffiti platform. Rando kind of moves away from the primary gameplay loop by putting a little more emphasis on the collectibles that are less important in vanilla gameplay and in any percent. This is just the movement tutorial where they're teaching us how to move around the level. But movement is still a really big part of Rando too, so good to know how to do that, I guess. The first interesting aspect of the randomizer that we'll see here is that spray cans are randomized.
I got disconnected.
So there, in any percent, there's a set route through the garage that's optimal, but there isn't necessarily that in Rando because you don't know if the cans will be the same, so you can't guarantee that you'll get the maximum amount. There's a slightly different route that we take, but we can't guarantee that it'll work. But players seem to be doing just fine.
That was a pretty good garage.
Yeah, no, I was getting ready to do an oops all yellow cans joke, but there was actually like a decent amount of cans at the end.
But actually it was fine. The other big change...
The half pipe was all yellows, so we got
the half pipe was, yeah.
The other big change is that cutscenes are all skippable here, even more so than in other more traditional speedrun categories, just for pacing.
Yeah, because otherwise you do your first bit, the game will crash, and you have to then sit through like a 3-minute cutscene before you can even start your rando. So, for once, cutscene skipping is actually a very, very good addition to this video game.
340 noise tanks.
That's so
gonna kill Ace.
Go! That's an absurd amount.
That's so many. That's actually.
Isn't that close to the max?
That's close to max.
The max is 350.
Yeah, the max is
What?
Oh my god, Ace.
That's mean.
That's so toxic. This seed was scouted by 7th Ace.
Literally smiling.
Oh
Ace is cheesing right now.
I suppose for context, whenever the players pause, they'll be able to see how many graffiti souls they'll need at a certain point in the game, which is the main collectible, and also how many noise tanks will need to be destroyed, which will be relevant quite a bit. But there's a chapter towards the end of the game where the primary objective is just run into a bunch of robots. And part of the randomizer is randomizing how many of those robots you have to destroy. And what was it? 340?
340.
Yeah, it's 340.
Oh, 40. Okay, I can't read.
Like 200 is vanilla, and like 350 is the maximum possible, I think.
Yeah.
And
You don't have to worry about it
told
too
in
much.
some stream that there was 412 total.
Yeah, there are 400 total, and they're spread all over the map. So getting 340 of them is going to be an extensive process.
Not to tell the randomers how to play
Yeah, we're gonna.
not to tell the randomers how to play the game, but if you do the sewer switches, there's 10 less noise tanks later on. Maybe
true.
you can do sewers.
Oh,
Sewers viable.
true.
Sewers viable seed.
Do we want to talk about graffiti?
Yeah, we can talk about that. So, each stage has graffiti you need to do, and in Rando, the amount you need is randomized, and it takes a lot of positions from where like the quote unquote post game part of the game where it re-adds graffiti you've done and puts it in new spots.
Yeah, so it randomly selects graffiti sprays from all of the possible options, which includes the regular first time you encounter a level set of sprays, and then also the slightly harder second time post game set of sprays. So you'll have to kind of route out on the fly how to get to everything. There are a couple different graffiti settings. I think we're playing on high variance, which is just kind of the normal shuffle setting. Yeah. There's also an extremes only that gives you either a lot or a very few sprays in an area, which is fun.
Yeah, that's like 3 spray Dogans up a hill.
The actual worst place to get only 3 sprays.
Yeah.
No matter what, Dogen's gonna be long as shit.
Yeah.
Any
Here's one of the
speedrunners, by the way?
very
Do we see a tape?
Hey,
I
spawners.
didn't check grind 10 for a tape. Did you?
There is nothing.
Okay.
Whole lot of nothing, Burger.
Whole lot of nothing.
I always make sure to check that.
I didn't check it just because I was going for graffiti and my cans were weird. At least a little bit. Double frame boost? Hold on. Let me cook.
I don't have the cans to try it.
I did. Oh, I don't have the cans for negative shuffle now. Actually, I can get it
That's why.
afterwards. No, it's so fine. I'll just go ahead of it. No, I can do it. Don't worry.
All right, so
Let's do this.
Vane, are you going for it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to do it.
No cool tech.
It's okay.
I felt like it should have
I
worked,
hate
but
these new
I won't
runners.
complain. I hate these new
I hate
runners.
these new runners.
We'll go in for it too, maybe.
Yes, I. We'll see. Did I get it? No, Sag.
Oh my
Well,
god.
That's a
Mr.
cool piece of
Wash.
tech they could have done there, but
I think I was a little bit early.
In the immortal words of Roboy, these noobs.
Yeah. Roboy would have hit it.
Yeah,
Hey,
Roboy
Roboy's my
would've
goat.
Boy would never miss.
Ooh.
So there's
So
a
this is-
trick there. Players can like glitch out their speed to gain a bunch of speed by getting knocked down at the right time, but they both mistimed it just a little bit. It's
Who added
the
a cherry
cool tech
to
we're
my
missing
deck?
out on.
Yeah. This is one of those elements that's just kind of a bizarro any percent scenario where you have to race this character, and in any percent there's a very set route you take. You know exactly how many cans you're going to have at any given time. You don't have to worry about it. Here, I hope you remembered why the cans were from your first time around, because otherwise it's very easy to just be canless, and without cans, can't boost, and boosting is quite quick. So it's good to, try and memorize the can route every time you start a new rando.
I got a 129 on the beat race.
I miss specifically when Shovel would have to do 2 laps in Dogen.
Hey, I've evolved as a player. Every rando for me
Yeah,
until
but like
this
that was
week
like the one constant for me.
was- Okay.
So Vane is heading into the second level now, which should be a terminal where maybe we'll see a tape, and we can talk
Potentially.
about tapes and unlocks. It's kind of the core component of Rando. I think there just wasn't one in Dogen.
Yeah, what's the
Oh my
tape
God.
minus at the moment? Can you remember?
Minus
Two.
2.
It's minus 2.
So there'll be 2 levels that just won't have a tape. So hopefully this level has a tape.
One of them
otherwise
was
that'll be
likely
messed
Dogen.
up. Oh, this is a heavy, high number of sprays
Calculator.
that should be a terminal as well.
Yeah, we've got
So
a
we're gonna
lot.
see people go all over the place. I still probably have some of my favourite movement as well for, just doing a bunch of sprays.
So with this many sprays in an area, you can kind of just do the like full clear route with some slight modifications. So if you see players like spraying and there's not a tag there, that's what's happening.
Yep. One of the benefits of both of these players having Jet Set Radio Future bingo experience is they do, well, I say they do, I hope they know the bingo routes where every single possible spray would be available normally. And with most sprays being here, the bingo route will probably serve them quite well.
Yeah, with these very stacked levels, the bingo route lets it be kind of just an execution challenge, like how well can you do this route. With the less stacked levels, it turns into a routing strategy challenge where they have to figure out how to get everywhere they need without going to areas that have no tags. So we'll see a nice mix of both, I think. I mean, I don't know what the right numbers per area are, but that's how the randomizer works.
One thing I do really like about Rando is the early kind of tutorial levels are just kind of a mad dash for graffiti and maybe looking for tape. But, towards the mid-late game of a kind of every Rando, there's that element of, okay, I need to route all these graffitis, and I also need to see where can I get collectibles, because if I get to the end and I don't have enough collectibles, oops, I have to then go hunting for collectibles right at the end, which can make someone lose a lot of time, and I'm pretty sure both players don't want to do that right now.
Not particularly.
We're speedrunners, so losing time bad.
Ooh,
Really? I didn't know that. I've been
There's a
speedrunning
tape.
it wrong this whole time, actually.
Same.
We have found our first mystery tape.
No way.
Alright, so that golden tape that Vane just picked up unlocks challenges. In vanilla Jet Set Radio feature, you pick up a tape and it unlocks challenges that put more collectibles on the map in the area you're in. But in Rando, they're all swapped around. So players have picked up a tape in this area, but it doesn't necessarily unlock the challenges in this area. It probably unlocks challenges in an area they haven't been to yet. So later down the line, they'll enter an area and they'll have challenges they can do to pick up more collectibles because of that.
All right,
Thank you,
I've
open
spawned.
for the fans.
I spawned Poison Jam.
My beloved.
Finally,
I
the
am
mystery
like 30
mystery tape.
I wish mystery tapes were real. Randomizer.
Shovel will go crazy when it learns about cassette tapes in real life.
What?
Mystery
Yo.
tapes real.
What? No way.
Mystery tapes are real, like in parentheses.
Yeah, exactly. I have a cheat sheet of where all of the tapes unlock challenges for, but I'm pretending I don't for the sake of the plot.
Can you send it to me so I can also pretend for the sake of the plot?
Yeah, here, it's
No way,
Wait, can
every
you send it
single
to
one of
me
these
too?
tapes goes to FRZ?
That's crazy.
it's all FRZ.
Oops, all MRZ.
Oops, all FRZ, yeah.
Yeah, the poison jam is kind of the main antagonist, the first, I want to say half of the game, even though it's the first 3 chapters. Because realistically, it's the first half of the game.
It feels like a half of the game, yeah.
Yeah, they've stolen a statue that belongs to us, and we're upset about that, apparently. So we're going to skate around and talk to them, and that will scare them. Very intimidating, especially Bane's pink yo-yo.
I just realized I don't have my red Poison Jam skin. I'm a fake Unwantables fan. That's crazy.
My yo-yo also isn't pink.
I'm a Wantable. What? Oh.
It's pink with this skybox, which
Okay,
I
that's
will
fair.
yell about.
Yeah, trigger warning, I have changed to skyboxes.
Oh my god.
Crucify
I
them.
need you to send them to me. I like these.
I don't know
Some
how
of
you
them are
could.
do.
nice. I hate some of them.
Some of them are evil, I fear.
The dark side levels with like light
Sun out?
skyboxes look crazy.
I have butchered this cop fight.
But this is what it looks like. Don't
Average
worry.
Shibuya cop fight.
To the untrained eye, this is normal.
Yeah.
There's something about bowling I've heard. I don't really know. I don't like
I've
run
never
this game
been
or this
bowling,
game.
so
We're pro
That's
bowling
fine,
I don't know what that
in this
is.
community.
We are bowling fans.
Alright, so that yo-yo guy you were seeing us playing as, you're not gonna see him past Shibuya Terminal.
Yeah.
No!
Rest in peace.
Yo, who's the man? Yo.
Who's that man?
Smilebit cursed him with bad stats.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
So
Come,
we still
come,
use
Bingo season, next season, whatever number they're on. I'm a
Seven.
be a yo-yo main. That's all I'm saying.
7, I think. I literally
seven.
run the
Bingo
bingo
seven.
tournament.
Seven
and I
sounds
don't know
right.
what
I was gonna
season
say
we're on.
8, but I was gonna be wrong.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Seven's my
so
lucky number.
Gum is the character of choice for all of the regular speedrun categories, and so is also the character of choice for all of the fun modded categories as well. Due
Yeah,
to
the only real
good stats.
advantage Gum really gives is you have better air control, but for certain skips and tricks, having that extra air control actually makes them viable. Another thing we'll get to see now that the Churro Street area is unlocked is if any players have custom sprays, this is the point where they suddenly start appearing out of nowhere.
We have good ones, I think.
Yeah.
We were cooking them up.
I didn't
earlier.
replace my smalls because I couldn't think of anything, but
Oh my god.
I've got a good one.
I
It's
love
good
the
enough.
Fana in my system. The Fana in my
The fan
system.
in my system.
Oh no, I am in a Discord with too many people that yell that on a regular basis.
Really?
I'm in a group chat with too many people that yell that on a regular
That's
basis. Don't
that's
worry.
a normal podcast bit, you know.
You can't
Very
say
normal
that.
podcast.
Shout out to the other two members not in here.
God.
Of the extremely normal podcast.
The extremely normal podcast.
Yeah.
The Bomb Rush Cyberpunk Zip podcast.
Evil. All of you.
I don't think we're that bad.
Or not. Bomber Cyberpunk runners can be trusted with most things, really.
This is a
Oh, true.
interesting cockfight we've got right now, by the way, where in order to combat youths on skates, the police force of this game have sent in actual tanks, which
It's very reasonable.
Yeah, I was gonna
measured
say this is a little too close to real life.
I'm just spraying tanks. I'm sorry, tanks.
I hope the tanks are okay.
oh my goodness,
This is my favorite multiversus stream, actually. He popped off too hard.
I guess the other fun rando thing that happens in this area is that there are a couple of sprays that you try to get at the start before the tank fight has spawned in. But those sprays aren't necessarily always there in rando, so you can be a little creative with what you try to get before the tanks spawn.
The tank spawn.
Yeah, you can.
Alternatively, I like to brain off, so checkmate.
With the
it's
stack
perfectly
duo, it's pretty
viable.
brain off, I think.
yeah, you can just go through the levels, spray everything, and hope for the best.
Can't brain off due to awake.
You can't even brain off anymore because of woke.
This is just so chaotic.
It's exactly, I think, what we all expected.
Yeah, I don't know what I expected, but this is very chaotic.
We have two Bomb Rush Cyberpunk runners playing Jet Set Radio Future. What do you expect?
And a Bomber Cyberpunk runner on host.
Yeah,
It's
three
true.
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk speedrunners walk into a bar. Ouch.
They zip out.
Don't worry, most of them aren't old enough for that yet.
Aww.
Unfortunate.
So, I mean, I don't want to say what was just picked up, but it was very interesting. I don't want to give it away to the other player.
Oh my god, cheater.
An item was collected.
An item was
has
collected.
been collected.
It is true.
Well, yeah, I mean, usually that happens in like randomizers. There's like items being collected.
Sometimes.
Sometimes there's like some fan in my system. You know the vibes.
Item in my
You
system.
know the
Item in my system.
Situations continue to occur.
Oh, I didn't see a soul was there.
Oh!
I missed the jump.
Nice frame boost. Do it again
Thank you.
without clubbing it up.
Alright. Unfortunate.
Have players had challenges in an area yet? Or not yet?
No,
Nah.
not
More patient.
I mean, I think we can give some context to kind of roughly what we'll see when we do get to an area with challenges, because a lot of them are more or less the same. I think they're all really the same. There's like a few exceptions, but there's just kind of basic challenges each level gets once the corresponding mystery tape's acquired. And doing these challenges will unlock additional soul spawns. And that's important
Granting,
because
isn't it?
in a few chapters, we'll have a character named Clutch who will say, I want a bunch of souls. And if you don't have enough souls, then he will just not do anything. And you need to give him souls to finish the rando.
The amount of souls he asks for is also randomized.
Yes.
And this is how we introduce kind of balancing into the randomizer, is that you set a difficulty level which will determine how many souls are required for completion. I think the players are playing on slightly different levels, so Vayne will have to collect a couple more souls than Shovel will.
How many souls do you need? I need 65.
I need 71.
66. Okay.
Oh, I know.
So-
Oh,
5
who's on
hours.
the easier difficulty?
Hey. Look, I'm behind. I need it. Do I even have cans for this? I don't think I do. I don't know.
It's because Shovel couldn't get a 137 no cuck. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't even try. So isn't fair.
Okay.
Everyone's like, you can't, and I'm like, I don't wanna.
I am a humble any percent runner that has a bad time. What is a cucumber, and how do I get one in my game?
You don't want to know.
You've never had a cucumber? Are you a cat?
Wait, is IO10 playing? I don't know which stream is coming from.
It's probably mine because I'm hearing it.
Mine is not
Okay,
playing IL-10.
Shoutouts to Isle 10.
Fan
Guys,
favorite.
what's your favorite song? Put it in chat now. Go, go, go.
Now, now.
Go, go, Gadget, IL-10. Vane, can you be a real one? Was tape in grind 10 spot in Shua?
Yeah, I'll be real.
It's over.
You should have lied.
No.
I
I should have lied. It would have been funny.
It wouldn't have. Sabotage.
I remember
imposter.
someone saying something about Rando not being there to make friends or whatever. I don't know who said that.
Rando is literally all about making friends. We literally
Yeah.
just hang out and play it.
The real rando was the friends we made along the way.
Exactly.
Quite literally. That's
Yeah,
what
but I know
it's
someone was
randomizing.
disagreeing with that in some stream recently.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's not a
We should
spoiler to
ban that
say
person
this
from
because both players will accidentally notice this, but we do have challenges in this level, which means that we'll get to see a bunch of weird routing, trying to get certain numbers of points, numbers of tricks in a single grind, just general number of tricks. There's even a special soul where if you go to a certain spot on the map, it will unlock, which we may see eventually when there's less falling going on.
That was a small oopsie on my end.
Yeah, so there are a couple of souls that are on the maps by default, which the players have been picking up steadily. But in order to get all of the souls that they need, they'll need to do a bunch of these unlocks. So this is the first area where we'll see some of that. The other thing that's interesting about RDH in Rando is that the level is split into two kind of sections, and normally you have to do some extra challenges in previous levels to unlock the door between the two sections, but there's a skip to avoid that. But with Rando, you have to be really, really careful that you get all of the sprays in the first half before you skip to the second half, because there isn't an easy way to get back. It's not 100% a soft lock, but like the trick for getting back is very
It's really hard.
Yeah, technically speaking, there is an easy way to get back. It's just no one learns it before they do a rando because no one expects to need it. So it's like the worst possible time to have to try and figure out.
Hey,
how do
I've
I
had to do
fix
it
this?
before, so I could do it.
Yeah,
I've had to learn it because I accidentally rip skipped when I didn't have all the sprays done.
weird flex, but okay.
It's a bad flex, but thank you.
I wouldn't be bragging about that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can brag about whatever I want, okay? Let me brag about being bad at the game I'm running right now. Okay?
and we're seeing
Fortunately-
Vane just jump out of bounds for the hell of it. And I don't know why.
for fun.
Surely this
Just
isn't like
for
the
fun.
aforementioned rip skip, right? Not in
Yeah,
my
no
video game.
way.
It's good.
I've got great news.
Yeah. The hitting the water there takes.
Oh, just pretend like the like the golf clap Discord soundboard.
Yeah, just play that in your heads right now.
Yeah, yeah. You got it.
Okay, I need a...
Yeah, so the skip from part 1 to part 2 of RDH is called Rip Skip, and the trick to do it in reverse is very logically called Reverse Rip Skip, even though you're not really doing the same trick in reverse, but close enough.
Same
I'm
idea.
surprised it's not named after like a
Undoes it.
vegetable or something.
Okay, well, rip skip isn't, so...
You've not eaten a rip before?
Never mind, I take it back. I wish it was named a vegetable just so I didn't get dunked on right there. Jesus. I got it first try. It sounded like Vane missed it, so...
No, I'm chilling.
They
Pretend
Wow.
there's another like golf clap like default Discord soundboard again.
Thank you. I really needed that after how much you guys are bullying me. Oh, that was a sick jump. What?
Yeah, we're going to be seeing. This is one of the first proper
Okay.
vertical levels in the game. There's quite a few levels where it's just kind of a circle, or a circuit. This is one of the first levels where it's not likely that you'll fall, but it is a possibility. And falling is a bit of a time waste. You can't exactly, just climb back up quickly.
Doesn't waste that much time, surely, right?
As opposed to not falling?
Yeah, surely.
As opposed to not falling.
I think that there's worse levels when it comes to falling, but the Crocodile Heights is like the first example of a little bit of an oopsie can definitely put you behind your... Well, we don't use the term opponent. Okay, yeah, we do say opponents all the time here.
Discord's having a moment with me. But it's okay.
I'm scared.
I also keep getting jump scared.
When Discord like disconnecting you for a second.
I keep getting disconnected for like 5 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, because we keep hearing your
I know.
entrance.
You're welcome.
That's brilliant.
Like just like randomly, like
It's
every
really funny.
like 10 minutes or so, it's just like this really loud
spills.
like soundboard on joining.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's really funny. This is a good bit. I'm glad we decided to keep this for the actual run.
Man, what was that?
I
soul
made a
pickup.
small oopsie. It'll be a nice soul pickup in a few seconds. Give me hold on.
Oh, why'd I jump there? Oh,
Why am I doing this again?
I needed cans. That's why I smile.
I mean, I think Vane was just kindly demonstrating that yes, you can fall in this level and it isn't ideal.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God.
you can do it.
I thought
providing
we were
a
playing
demonstration.
Jet Set Radio Future, not Fall Guys.
Not Fall Guys, I know.
Okay,
What's Fall Guys?
Rose playing Fall Guys.
Got a new Fortnite mode, right? Oh my god.
I was trying not to laugh at that. I was trying actually pretty hard.
I'm glad I've adapted that bit to something that like actually works.
I'm frowning right now.
Is that a good clip?
Is that a good
Properly? Let me.
I'll push the button right now. I'm pushing the button right now to clip it.
Alright. Let's go.
Oh, I
I
didn't.
can't believe we didn't have default tape in RDH. That never happens.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
kind
very
of running
rare.
joke that for whatever reason, the way Rando works, there is a spot that the mystery tape would usually be in any percent, or in any category. But for whatever reason, it just tends to be there in Rando, and this is one of the rare instances where it isn't. Who knows where it was? I wasn't paying attention. Was it anywhere? Who knows?
I keep.
We're at the check-in area in RDH, but it's fine. Surely.
Am I
I'm
being
so glad I
obscure on purpose to confuse the other players? Who knows? I would never.
Okay.
Or would I?
Bats is my favorite untrustworthy person that I trust.
I am.
I would trust bats with my life, and I also know that that's a bad call.
Yeah. That's questionable.
I trust Bats with my life, and I also know that for like 20 subs, like he would like stab me.
If I think of a good enough bit, you suddenly shouldn't trust me with your life. That's
My trust in
yeah.
bats is conditional, I think.
It depends on the energy of the voice call.
Yeah. Vibes-based trust.
That's fire right here.
Oh, this is a super stacked 99th Street. Also,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
happening?
yeah,
I thought
we
this
got
scene was
a lot.
scouted.
Yeah,
If we don't have 3
that's a-
skyscraper
Oh,
sprays, then
I
I
want
wasn't-
like a Kevin 360 skyscraper.
Shout out Kev.
I'm gonna pull a Kev if the skyscraper is stacked. I'm sorry.
I don't
What's
think you're
the-
legally
what's
allowed
Going
like
to-
overestimate 100%.
What's the max number for this area for 99?
64.
Okay, that's
So
okay.
we're close to max on this one.
Yeah. Thank you, Ace.
I'm remembering now. I do have a document that I can just keep to hand for all these fun facts of the maximum number of sprays in each area.
I was gonna ask. I thought Twinkachu was supposed to have that.
I forgot to
but-
look for it. I have it in my Discord DM somewhere. I just forgot.
Oh, I had that, and then the values for 3 of the levels in the game just aren't there. Brilliant.
Let's
But yeah,
go.
not in on the
I'm
street. a lot of
I'm gonna just
street.
clarify for everyone in the stream as well. So there's Ace Bats who's in the stream right now, and he's called Bats. But then there's also
yeah.
Seventh Ace who's called Ace.
Yeah, the name stealer.
Yeah.
Okay, which one came first?
It depends on if you go by SRC forums. I did ask
Okay.
about running this game and didn't actually run it for several years before Ace joined.
That's
But I
really
think
funny.
realistically,
That's
I
fire.
think Ace can keep the title.
we have light hard. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead and do
that's
that.
another interesting thing about Rando we can talk about. There are these two tags. There's one on each kind of side of this level that are referred to as light hard and dark hard because they are post-game sprays, but we're playing through an early game instance of the level. So they are behind like gates. They aren't just normally accessible,
Yeah.
but there are some cool tricks that
Yeah,
needs to get to them.
yeah. Technically
Civil
speaking,
Woods.
they're both blocked off, but you know,
We're speedrunners.
What you know? When's that? established?
5
Of
months.
course, we're speedrunners.
Of course, we're speedrunners. We walk through walls all the time.
We're speedrunners. Of course I get the double stuffed chocolate cookie.
We do
Is that
still
what it's
buy
called? I
the
don't remember.
150.
You were
Costco
close
hot
enough.
dog. Is that product
Yeah.
placement?
I'm not sure.
Let's just move on in
Yeah.
case.
Product placement, yes or no?
Vote now on
Can we
your
talk about
phones.
frame boost at all? I feel like this might be important.
Should we? Yeah, probably should
If
talk
we have
about it.
We didn't talk too much about general movement stuff to begin with, which is when that would have come up, so I don't think we did. We'll point it out if it happens again, but there's a speed boost that players can get where you leave a rail on the same frame that you land on it, and so it doesn't apply the normal speed cap that you get when you are accelerating on a rail. So you get way more speed than you're normally supposed to have, and you go flying.
Yeah, the game likes to give you a bit of extra speed every time you land on a rail, kind of just as a way to prevent you from going super slowly and jumping 50 billion times. Shout out to Jet Set Radio.
Yes, sir.
I was
However-
about to say that is a thing that can happen in Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, the original Jet Set Radio is kind of notorious for that specific thing happening, and it is infuriating. So, luckily, in the other two games, which are superior in both this and the GBA version of Jet Set Radio,
You're
they
crazy.
decided, let's give a speed boost when you land on a rail. In this game, it can go over the speed cap, but only for the first frame, and then it corrects it. And so, you know, if you can just jump perfectly on a frame, you can just keep getting speed boosts and not actually slow down. But it is frame perfect, so, you know, ILs are a great place to see absolute insane numbers of frame perfect tricks one after another to gain an absurd amount of speed.
Yeah, you can chain them together too. Compared to the original Jet Set Radio, this game is much nicer about letting you quickly build momentum, which makes, in my opinion, the movement much more satisfying and the speedrun routing much more fluid and satisfying to run through.
I feel like
Yeah,
most
also,
people
you
don't
who
need
run
a
this
macro
game
to
think
do
it's
the graffiti,
second
but-
better.
I was going to say they're both very different runs, but this game definitely speaks to me a lot more than Jet Set Radio, just because the movement feels a bit more free. It feels like you can do a bit more wacky stuff. But Jet Set Radio, that game is also a very good speedrun and definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. And also Jet Set Radio GBA exists. I don't know anyone that runs that game.
Ace Bats is, in fact, the only runner of Jet Set Radio GBA.
I need everyone to know I talked to him about
there are
this.
a
I talked to him
couple
about it. I talked to him about GBA being on this show recently. Eyes emoji.
That would go
Eyes
well.
emoji.
That's all I'm saying.
Do we want to
We
talk
have-
about the trick I just did?
Oh,
I don't know if Vane did it.
Yeah, but we were talking about something else.
Talking about Jet Set Radio
they were talking
GBA.
about-
Average Jet Set
yeah.
Radio run.
GBA and like frame boosts, I think. I don't know. There's something.
Before I explain the skip Klaus just did, Vane did the other, the dark hard trick, the other
Let's go.
inaccessible. Right. So the skip we just saw on Shovel's End that we saw earlier on Vane's End is a hop skip in which you use some dialogue priority in order to cancel the dialogue that's the trigger for a cop fight. So if you interrupt that dialogue with something that's higher priority, the dialogue never finishes and the fight can never be triggered. It's a really interesting skip, and it shows up in pretty much every category.
Yeah. Remember, kids, if you interrupt a police officer, they can't get reinforcements.
People have to say that.
I'm allowed to
Random
say
disclaimer.
Yeah, don't actually do that.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
For legal reasons, don't harass police. But only for legal
That's
reasons.
unfortunate.
So,
Yeah, so-
Bane has ruined my life.
I have ruined the curse of the mushroom.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
so sad.
I soiled it.
By the mushroom.
I don't. That looked like it should have worked. I don't know what happened. Someone smarter
Do
than me
I
can
go
probably
for it just
explain
because
why.
he missed it?
Go-
I
Yeah,
I think
don't
you
know how to
should.
do it.
Make it
It's really bad at
interesting.
We need someone to get it.
Oh, okay. Wait, you're like a minute ahead. This is you are making it interesting.
I don't-
Right now.
They're
Alright.
closer to like 2 minutes ahead, but we're not going to talk
Oh,
about
okay.
that.
Yeah.
A minute ahead, brackets just hit a minute time loss.
And also is on a higher difficulty setting, which
So
will
fun.
balance
Yeah.
things out later down the line.
There is a strat there where you can trick the AI into just jumping into water over and over, which ends up being faster than
Wait, no, what am I
you're seeing
doing?
right now. I'm like, Bane, are you okay?
Bane, are you
No, I'm not okay. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
This is his meltdown. Let's go.
This isn't a
Big
meltdown
news
per
for
se.
me. Oh, okay. I ran out of cans. Never mind. I'll take it back. Karma.
You can't like be mean to people when you don't have good management. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I'll take that.
All right, we're good.
Okay, phew. So you need
I
to
had
get
kind of
three
a
those
brain
flags.
moment.
Otherwise, the game will say, no, do it again, but better. Which
And
is...
a running joke that we need to randomize the flag locations to make that
God, yes.
extra fun.
He's
I
so
was about to
Fun.
mention that too.
We need to randomize it with both the prototype build and the ILs.
Yeah, because there
That would
are a
go
bunch of
hard.
other unused flag locations. So even we could randomize
really?
it beyond just like what order they show up in. We could get extra hectic with it.
Oh, do we need to be quiet for sewers? Do we need
I don't-
to
I don't
let
use
Bane
audio cues.
focus?
I'm
You
fine.
don't use audio cues? Well, you better hit it then.
I hope he hits it. Come on, come on.
Oh my god, I knew it. Dude.
Ooh.
No
Run
big
it
skip.
right now.
As soon as I stopped getting half piped.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Or you can.
I was hoping that was it.
Yeah. So Vane's just jumping on the side of this half pipe for no reason, really.
I wouldn't go that
there's-
far.
There's not a skip here.
The half
just
pipe
doing it
is
for fun.
locked.
Yeah, there's this really long tutorial. We're looking for a skip. $100 bounty.
Do not watch the AGDQ VOD.
Yeah. Yeah, do not watch the AGDQ guard where it was.
About half
hit
an hour, do
first
not watch
time
that.
by-
Do not use.
I still
the
can't
email
believe you got a
permission
time
to
that good.
bug.
yeah. For context, we had our any percent world record holder extraordinaire Yomsa run this game at AGDQ, the most recent one, and she went hard. She just killed it. So if you want to see more Jet Set Radio Future speedrunning, probably one of the best runs you can watch right now.
there's a new world
Just
record
watched the
today.
world record today. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
got,
yeah,
she got a
that's
19.
true.
Casually.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a 130-19. And then like popped off in chat because you didn't use mic.
That's real.
And then played All I Do Is Win.
She
Yeah,
does
that's,
that,
that's
yeah.
become a running joke.
Yeah.
As is tradition.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really weird that you're
Alright.
not doing the sewers right now.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
they just hit the possibly the
Usually-
biggest skip in the game.
Yeah, there's
I
a.
did it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, yes. Shovel got even much
So-
So, still win.
So Claus did the cooler
is how I
version of what I
still
of what I did.
So much for having
Oh,
a
goodness.
sub 140 no cut.
Come on,
huh?
Shovel, show us
Like, no
back.
cut
It's a
on the
joke.
weekend.
I'm choking, dude.
This game is hard. It's okay.
So So Shovel hit that trick that Vane missed earlier, the one where the AI throws itself into the water and dies. Vane missed the super optimized version, but hit the sewers skip, which lets you not do the sewers. Anyone who has played this game casually will remember the sewers for being the worst.
Sewers,
You
also
can-
known as Damn I Fell.
Yes, so casually, I was playing through it, and then I would fall, and then I would just click like F7 or whatever the button was, and then I was done for the day.
That's, that's pretty funny.
You were there.
Hold on. I need to focus. I need to.
Even in
All right.
Rando, when sometimes
Shovel's locking
you
in.
like need the collectibles in sewers to finish, if you're on a really high difficulty, or if the seed is really mean.
Let's
Whoa,
go.
This is how Shovel could win.
Shovel's back.
Oh my god.
What happened? What
We
happened?
are so back.
Oh,
You're
goodness.
cooked, man. I learned
I'm-
mushroom, and you're cooked.
I guess I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shovel Claws has hit Cucumber. It's called Cucumber because
A second
know.
Shovel is hit the bottom point.
Oh
Okay,
my
man.
god.
Oh, I fell.
that's fine. Why are you going backwards?
Oh, I forget I can just go forward. I wanted the tape. Is my
Oh, my
reasoning
goodness.
for that.
Good reason, good reason.
I don't. Oh, I make this. Cool. Everyone's eyes are on me now. It's scary. I liked when Vane was ahead.
I mean, Vane's still ahead.
I mean, I'm in the
Oh, yeah,
poison
Vane
gem
just-
fight.
Look at him! Look! Wait, which side of the stream am I on? Am I on left side or left?
You're
side?
on right side. Yeah, you're on the right side.
I have your
Okay,
feeds
look at that bozo.
on Discord. They're the other way around from what they are on the stream, which keeps throwing me off.
It's so fun. It's a webcam bit.
Oh yeah.
I looked at the stream. You literally pointed the wrong way.
This guy just gives up for a second. You gotta
Oh
go.
my god, it's over.
Tell him to lock in.
Oh, I'm on
This is
the
how
right
Shovel
side.
Claws
Okay,
can still lose.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
My brain has been
Vane-
vaporized, I fear.
Vane is showing off another really chaotic element of Rando, which is that in these boss fight levels, the cans are randomized too, which means your normal, consistent, works every time route doesn't work. If you don't
Yeah,
know
we
what
would be like
cans work.
way done by now in a normal run with this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
I
like
have to,
vibes that are useful, but like, or
I have to go on a fun. I have to go on a fun little scavenger hunt for cans.
Blue
Yeah,
Can
usually-
Adventure, my favorite video game.
Each of these guys takes 30 cans to kill, which is max stack.
A full inventory, yeah. Usually these areas have this nice little line of the blue cans, which are worth 5. So you can
Oh, I
fill
see.
back up really easily, but obviously that's randomized, so you can't count on it.
43-minute PJ, you might be washed.
I'm washed.
Damn.
The devs
Oh,
really
that's it.
decided, let's put the characters with the most health in the game and put 3 of them in a level, and you have to spray all 3 of them to finish like the 3rd chapter. Very, very
Yeah,
exciting
they
gameplay.
can do that.
me saying what I just said like made me forget for like half a second that like this is a rando. So you went into Shibuya and I like expected to see like bus jump and then it just wasn't there.
Yeah.
I was like, you might be throwing.
Might be.
Devastating.
Oh, I'm looking forward
Cans.
to the best level in the game.
I'm looking forward
I
to
prefer
this.
to
it has
enter this
be-
level with
it has
max
to be like
cans.
we've had like 5 stacked levels.
Surely.
Surely. Ace wouldn't do
Okay.
this to us, right?
Ace!
Ace.
Ace.
Yeah, so we had Rando Extraordinaire 7th Ace give us a seed specifically for this. And so far, I am not disappointed.
I'm so mad.
Well,
Shout outs to Ace for preparing a seed for us because I was too busy today to do it myself.
I was too busy sleeping before stream.
Yeah, we've got 40 sprays in Hikage.
Ugh. I have
What was
18
the
cans in
seed
PJ
name again?
fight.
Or like
Dab Dab 31.
31.
tab 31, yeah.
If you want to play along at home, enter that in for JSR.
Enter dab 31.
And then play with whatever settings you want, except for vanilla, because that would be cheating. But
It sounds like one of
yes.
those old ringtone commercials. Text dab dab 31 to number.
Just above your
To enter the
concept
sweepstakes,
of-
like
yeah. to enter the Danimal's Sweet Life on deck sweep.
I crushed the alien.
I crushed the alien.
Is that one of your sprays? Did you do that?
No, I didn't. I didn't do
Aw,
it.
you're fake.
I think your small should have been the slopping dog.
I should have. Yeah.
No.
Unfortunate.
You're not a real slopping dog fan.
That's true, actually. I'm proud to not be one, actually.
Okay.
Chat, I have no idea what they're talking about. Help.
I'll DM you the sticker right now.
Do it.
Could be just a GDQ emo if you're.
I sent you the slopping dog.
Do we have Hikage challenges?
We
Oh,
don't.
wow.
Challengeless.
Just no challenge. It's all so easy, there's no
Our
challenge.
tapes haven't done anything.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's definitely not one of the tapes in FLZ.
Ace's
I was like-
justification for the seed is I thought your estimate was a little bit high, so I made sure it wasn't.
Oh my god.
That's
Honestly,
crazy!
kind of based.
I don't think it was high.
That's
I really don't think it was high.
kinda fine for me.
Yeah, for shovel, like I saw it do like a 2-hour rendo.
Jeez.
Not as good.
I made a
at
face.
playing. I don't know. It's not my fault. Ace was like, "You should play on the higher settings," and I'm like, "Okay, trust you." And we get a 40 spray.
This
Hikage.
guy.
Messed up. Go Sky now.
Back in my day, we weren't allowed on a GDQ unless we could do a sub 150.
Well, GDQ has changed.
I think its internet is having a moment.
Yeah.
I fear.
It's been like
there you
this
go.
the entire time. I fear.
Ready for
It was
Shovel's
fine before
internet?
we went live.
Almost like streaming puts a lot of strain on your
Oh my-
internet or something.
That was.
I
Here's how
was
Shovel Club can still
live.
win.
We were
okay.
testing. We were testing.
It was
the
like
connection,
fine
and
earlier.
It was fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no. Shovel's internet
The randomizer
sucks.
is too much. It's
Rando
I
too
feel.
powerful.
Can we get one sub to like fix Shovel's internet?
Twitch.tv/shovelclaws. You can fund me through internet.
Is this product placement? Can we ban them?
Twitch.tv/gamesonquick/subscribe.
Is this
If you
product
subscribe,
placement? Yeah, it is.
Shovel Claws is a product.
I can't believe there
Shout
isn't
out
a
to
tape
Richard.
for in like the center floating location.
Yeah. There's one.
There's a rando the other day where there was one there.
That one is always fun because it's just kind of looming ominously
Oh, no.
above you.
Ooh, how'd I make that jump?
I like when people have to like
Oh, I
line it
read
up and it like takes a bit.
It's a scary jump, a little. It's like you barely
missed
touch
it.
it.
Okay, Lemmy, we get it. You're good at the game.
Okay.
Smitch.
This area is really hectic in Rando because if you have a lot of tags, it's already like a strain on the amount. Like there already aren't enough cans in the level, and then when you additionally randomize them, it just gets even crazier.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think
Yeah.
this is
You gotta be real
most-
careful.
the most notorious level for being very difficult on cans. In isolation, if you're just doing like part of any percent or a post-game category, both times you come to this level and there's new graffiti, it's not that much. But when you combine them both at the same time, this is the one level in particular that was not built to have this much graffiti. And with 40 out of the 50 sprays being available right now, and cans being in random spots, it's very difficult to be confident that you know a route that will be perfectly fine.
Yeah. Hikage also, I saw this mentioned in chat, so I'm going to talk about it, has a rando exclusive tip. If you enter Hikage with the tape, you can do this trick that, by like timing some dialogue weirdness. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Someone, I'm sure, will correct me on this.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. If you can do like a dialogue lineup skip that disables every cop fight in the level, but the condition for
I
it
did not
working.
know
I didn't
is
know that either.
Oh, well, the condition for it working is that you enter with the tape. Just timing-wise, like, you need to have the tape when you enter because it relies on unlocking things in time with dialogue. So sometimes you see that in rando, but they didn't enter with the tape.
We scouted our seed to sabotage us on a skip we didn't know about.
Exactly, like.
Like, damn. Okay.
Generational hating right now.
Yeah, Hughes, who is an older rando player, is known for having kind of figured out the timing for this trick and doing it literally whenever possible.
Yeah. An affinity for the triple cop skip.
I'm surprised it isn't named after a vegetable. Yeah, I'm recycling a bit.
I mean-
Okay, sue me.
Yeah, you recycled a little too soon, but like I like
But it was funny.
I still f with your joke. Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
We also now are seeing Vayne has re-entered a level that they were in earlier, but now they have challenges open for it. So somewhere along the line, a tape unlocked the challenges for this level. You can backtrack and do them.
Yeah, that's one of my
Particularly.
And
That's one of my favorite
I'm going to
parts
draw
about.
after this immediately.
I was gonna say it's one of my favorite parts about like rando and the like 100% categories is that there's like really cool unlock sequences for the different challenges that you just don't get to see in any percent.
yeah.
We get it. You have 100% no post game emulator record.
Burge?
Merge?
Can't just let him get away with it.
I'm sorry, the Scrappy is in my ears again, and I love the Scrappy.
I mean, we
You
can
doing
do the
Scrappy
scrappy
right now.
We can, yeah.
This can make
Come
you
on,
happy.
come on.
We could do that.
All right, and okay, Hebo is okay.
Oh no.
Kibo Garka Hill, my beloved.
I don't want
It's
you to say
been
that.
worse.
I've watched your stream before. I don't want you to say that to
We
me.
can still come underestimate.
Okay, here's a less stacked level.
I mean, 12 sprays out of 52, I would say is less stacked.
Not too bad.
Oh, it's only
Yeah.
12? Oh my
Oh, you could
god.
have heli skipped this.
I probably could have, but
It's
I
nowhere. Sprays.
I don't know why you did it, but I mean, it's
You
fine.
know,
I just don't.
run the stream, so it's fine.
This is
I
how
don't.
can
I don't
start
trust myself mainly.
There are spray
I-
spots that could be on the route anyway that would make it impossible, so just kind of biting
Yeah.
the bullet and doing this is logical, I would say,
Yeah.
reluctantly.
I don't want to make a fool.
I like when
Really?
you do the cool stuff, and then we get to talk about the cool stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
we can
well-
talk
Like,
about
like
the
how
cool
You
the
don't think
stuff.
trigger is
Jet Set
like
Radio
somewhere over
Future is
here,
cool?
and then you're over there.
Oh, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a very
Yeah.
difficult speedrun trick you can do in the first kind of third of this level, in which you spray everything and then leave the trigger area for those helicopters. And because of randomized tags making your route through this section much more complicated, you can do this skip in rando, but only very, very rarely. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible on the seed, but I'm not sure.
I didn't look at the map enough.
Double.
I mean, it is important to point out
I'll take
that
a peek.
because it's on English, you do have a bit more leniency because it's all based on how long the cop dialogue actually is.
Yeah.
But it depends on all of the spray locations, and I did not memorize the entire map in the 0.5 seconds that Vayne scanned it.
Neither did
Trouble.
I.
I'm getting a message in the Twitch chat telling you to stall launch.
Yeah, I
Yes.
saw that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't you
please.
worry. I'll solve
I
one.
was upset.
If I can, like, hit it. Let's see. Is it just
Ooh.
this?
Do you hit
Just
those?
this. I think I hit those. I think I can. It's just whether or not the game wants to give it to me, really.
Oh, okay. Let me rephrase. Do you hit those?
I hit this right here.
Okay.
I missed this hole. Maybe I don't hit them actually.
On a scale of Vayne to ace bats, how often do you hit them?
Ace Bats is evil.
What a scale.
I don't know. After Bingo Grands, I feel like it should be 7th ace to ace bats, no?
Oh, wow. On a scale of ace to
Shots
bats.
fired.
How about that?
Ace to bats. There you go.
That's a fire scale.
Look, if he can screw us with the seed, I think it's fair to be mad.
Cope. TBH.
Yeah, I'm coping. It's true. I didn't make Bingo Grands. I can't. Limey's gonna yell at me again after this.
What I mean, you insist that Vayne isn't Rookie of the Year, but like, you know what I mean?
You're
Like,
right. I didn't.
like
I didn't-
top 10,
Oh, huge.
any percent.
Yeah. How does that make
100%
him a
no
rookie?
post game.
Okay.
Top 1 emulator.
Y'all hear something?
Aww.
Bingo Grands.
Bingo Grands, yeah.
You can't do this to me on my own show.
I can and I am right now doing it. If you're
Mods, can we anything?
The nerds
Can we
and
do
mods.
anything?
mods,
Yeah,
help,
car
help,
fighting.
help! I spilled my juice. Mods.
Goodness gracious me. Anyway, we're seeing just a bit of an exploration around this really orange level. Kigo
Yeah.
Bioka Hill. That's not
Been a nice tour.
Kigo
Ibogaka.
Kigo
Ibogauka.
It's a hill, allegedly. Fun fact, because I legally have to always say this because it's one of my favorite facts about this level. Despite the map showing you
Kiriomi.
it's a perfect circle, it's not, and it actually is not a logical level. It has to teleport you upwards about halfway through. Just
I see that when I stall launch.
Yeah. One of the
See.
neat little tricks. This level is
That's-
always going down. It
That's
never
actually
goes up.
true of a couple of the circuit levels in this game. Dogenzaka Hill is also downhill the whole way. And it
Yes.
warps you back up to the top right at the start, but you don't like see it happening.
Yeah, it's Dogenzaka Hill, one other. Oh, Bottom Point, that's it. Those are like the 3 levels in the game where the
Yeah.
devs did some cheeky little tricks in order to kind of make the level design work despite how, physics exist.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Yeah, I think
I
the
didn't know
other
that. Now I feel enlightened.
the other lap levels are actually physically possible, right? Like
Yeah.
Highway Zero is actually just like that.
Yeah, Highway Zero, Churro Street, all that. They're all kind of real. Which Churro Street surprised me, to be honest, but, I looked it up recently, and yeah, it's just those 3 levels are non-Euclidean, as much as that term has been used to death the past 3-4 years. I mean, I think where you can see Vayne right now in a long tunnel, this is where it silently
Yeah.
teleports you between the 2 halves of the level. So
If
you'll go
you-
down and then go back up suddenly at this point.
Yeah, if you glitch through the walls by gaining enough speed, you can like see where it flipped. You can get into what's called lower Kibo,
The
which is
mysterious
just like
level
the
keeper.
end of the normal downward progression tunnel where it warps you back up.
Yeah. I think Kibo is my favorite level that does this, just because when you notice
Stall
it,
launch incoming.
you'll see like, yeah, I'm constantly going downhill, and then I get to the end of the level and drop suddenly even further down. Like, it's kind of wild.
I missed stall launch.
Oh well,
That news.
good
Good work.
issue.
Do it again.
Wait. No, I think I'm in.
No,
Hellas.
this is how you can
You
stow
can
it.
do it in helis. Use it to save time.
Aw, that's
Oops.
true. That's true.
Getting
I can't-
owned by ladders.
Wanted to stall launch to the end of the level.
You can do now.
Vayne is experiencing the other kind of notable feature of Kibo in Rando, which is that its map is kind of terrible. It has all of
Kind
these tunnels down below the main surface level that are full of sprays, but it is really
my
hard to
goodness.
tell which tunnel a spray is located in just by looking at the map. Unless you know exactly like what you're looking for, you're kind of lost.
Yeah.
This is a level with more tunnels than the London Underground.
This map makes me sad, respectfully.
I'm just kind of checking every place. That's usually what I do. Is I just like check everything.
I failed you.
And I don't like just trying to decipher the maps in this game like confuses me sometimes.
Yeah, Rando will really put your map reading skills to the test.
Yeah, even though I absolutely love this level to death, even though I'm not a fan of all the graffiti spots, except for the cat room. That goes
Cat
on.
room is awesome.
Cat room is very cool.
My personal favorite Kibo map feature is that there are some sprays that are kind of...
I'm both right
They
there.
appear on the other side of the level from where they actually are, because it's a big circuit, and so they appear like directly across the circuit from where they actually are.
I mean,
Or
no,
from
they're
where-
physically there, but
They're physically there, but the place you have to enter to get to them is like
on the other side.
on
of
the
map.
other side, and so it
Yeah.
looks like they're somewhere you can't access.
The devs are being cheeky with that one.
By the way, after Shovel finishes Kibo, is that a good time for a break?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. I will keep that in mind, and I might forget, but I will probably keep it in mind.
Kibo just decided that I was going backwards,
Yeah, sweet.
and so I'm getting owned a little bit.
And
We're only going to see about 3 more levels of the game, but a lot of graffiti stalls are still required in order for both players to finish. So
Yeah, players, can we get a soul count? How many souls
I've
do
got 42. I'm
I'm in
71.
Hellies, so
you? Awesome.
we'll see.
So a little less than 30.
yeah, what was it? Souls -1?
Okay, reverse Kibo save me.
Yeah, we're at souls -1 and tapes -2.
Yeah, so there's up
I'm
to
at 40.
7 souls in each level. If I'm wait, no. Yeah, wait, no.
With one exception.
I was right. Yeah, there's 7 souls in each level with 1 level with 8. Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
we
wait a
have
second,
Kibo
there's only
tape.
2 defaults. I was like, no, that makes sense.
What the hell? Actually, I should get this before.
You. I love that Roboy line. He just says you.
You,
He's so menacing.
the great Roboy. Shoutouts to Rokaku Police robot that has turned good and is never really talked about in game. Kind of wild.
Crazy that they would just like leave that there without elaborating.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yo-Yo from Jet Set Radio Future.
Yo,
Yo! Yo!
Give me just
I
a
invited
second.
the
I'm gonna
dog on
go
Parallel Universe.
Close my window. There's something being noisy outside.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Soldier Roboy. God.
Have been sighted in the vicinity of Faro Park. All squads in the area investigate immediately.
I didn't realize you can just wait and then do that like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much. I'm almost ready for my first 80% run.
Almost.
Almost.
Step 1 to playing any percent, beat the game. Step 2, do it
Run
a
any
bunch more
percent.
times.
Do it
It's
again.
basically like that. It's that easy.
Yeah, I remember when I was just bored and just streaming quote unquote any percent runs, which were just like fast casual playthroughs, and then the Jet Set Radio speedrunning community hunted me down. I could not hide, and they forced me into this community.
If you express any interest in this game, we will find you and force you to be our friend.
Yeah, they've got a very particular set of skills.
That didn't happen with me. It was the opposite. I knew many of you guys from GDQ, and then I was like, you guys are cool. I'm going to be your friend. And then I got roped into JSRF.
Roped into? I mean, what other games would you run that have graffiti and skating that are good?
That are good.
I also got roped into the other one of those.
That's true. I did
remember
that.
GBA
but
yet?
through Fortnite, so I don't really know.
Through Fortnite is crazy.
Wait, Patsy, you know about that, right?
About
That's
what?
true. Does
Fortnite?
Bats know
I've heard
about
of
that?
game.
How you got into BRC?
Yeah, I got into BRC because I wanted to play Fortnite with the BRC runners, and then I became friends with them, and then someone gifted me the game. Santa gifted me the game. Shoutouts.
Shout out
Twitch.tv
Santa.
/iSwimFly556. I don't remember their numbers. And then I started running the game from that point.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, many such cases.
Speedrunning is actually all about peer pressure.
Literally, yeah.
It's true.
I mean, I had to be bullied to submit to SRC, so you know, it's true. Oh wow, let's see. That is a number of sprays. Oh, I don't actually have the count of the max number of sprays in this level. I should have.
It's 42.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little lower, but this area is gigantic.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There is one rando player in particular who is known for if this area has too many sprays, he just quits.
He just goes to
Too
bed.
many? I think you mean any. Like, you know.
Well, yeah, if it's not like
His
if it's not
standards
like
for
8,
too many are a little unreasonable in my opinion.
if it's not like 6 or 7, then like it's a quit out, like for sure.
Yeah.
No, he's real. Leave him alone.
Shout out
No,
Kev
you're
360.
right. I agree with him.
I
I
agree
love
with
Kevin
him.
360, but like
If there are
not
any
even, like,
sprays, he will leave the rando entirely. He takes it a step further though. Normally in this chapter, this is the area you go to last. So this guy will go here first to check how many sprays there are, so he
Yeah.
doesn't
It's
waste
so
his time with
funny.
the
That's
rest
the
of
real
the chapter.
crime. Is that he does SDPP first?
no, I don't think that's a crime. It's not that bad.
No, I think it's
It's
crime
pretty
in
bad.
the context of the game.
It's-
No, it's
just so much
fine
slower.
because he's a real one, and you're ignoring the fact that he's a real one.
Okay.
Real.
Yeah, I mean, I ignore that a lot for what it's worth. Oh, I missed the A button.
Your Honor,
I
they're
missed
putting
the-
Kev on trial for being based.
This area is really hectic in rando also because it is gigantic. And so if you aren't doing all of the sprays, it is really confusing figuring out where you actually need to go. This is
To be fair, this level's always confusing to figure out where you need to go.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, this
I-
level is challenging, and also with like the management, it's like I
yeah,
don't
no,
know.
Ekla,
Like it's understandable if like you mess up, like especially like on the last like couple of like graphs of like whatever route you're trying to do. You know what I mean?
yeah, Ekla put it well in chat. You pretty much always have to go to every part of the level, regardless of there being 3 sprays or 40.
Yeah, this is the level that's kind of notorious for just having an awful map. I remember vividly when I first started doing any percent. To me, it was very obvious. You just go middle, left, right, and then you've gone to every bit of the level. This was back before I actually knew the route. But apparently that was an impressive strategy compared to a lot of people that play this game casually. So,
What you
know-
fail to consider is that a lot of casual players of this game aren't really thinking about what they're doing all that much.
Yeah.
And so the speedrun
Yeah.
community sees anyone who's clearly like putting some thought into how they approach a level and we're like, you, we're claiming you.
in the grand scheme of things, that is the beauty of Jet Set Radio Future, though. Like, it's a platforming game at the end of the day, but it's got such a rich and vibrant world to explore, and a good soundtrack. Birthday Cake's
That's
also amazing, so you know. I have no
Yeah,
idea. if
in my
Birthday
casual
Cake's
playthrough, I
played.
just got double backseated by the 2 people on stream right now.
That you asked us to?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah, you really wanted us to backseat.
yeah, I didn't.
You can't just
I-
say that though.
I'd already gone through like watching a bunch of runs because I think this game is cool, and I was like, I'm gonna play this game because I would like to learn it eventually. And then I got here and I'm like, I'm not gonna play this. There's graffiti here, and I don't like that very much. Just tell me how to maneuver through here, and I'll figure it out.
Wow, look at you picking favorites in chat. Messed up.
Wow.
Free.
If I look over and I don't see my name, I'm gonna be upset.
I don't even have
Don't
shadow.
look over, don't look over, don't look over.
Ooh.
Don't look over. They literally said Rookie of the Year.
Me and you beefing now, Twink.
Sorry.
That's a sentence, all right.
My goodness.
Try
Is
to
there-
repeat that one in chat. Automod doesn't like that one.
Yeah, you'll get hit with the auto mod again. Oh
Yeah.
god. The classic. Oh, good.
Oh my god.
Automod?
Oopsies.
Bane? Okay, phew. There we go. The best spray in the level.
A little goofy.
So good we had to name it.
And shout out to Kevin.
Shout out to
Not
Kev360.
360, different person.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
it's a different. Yeah.
They're
That
not
spray's
named after
name
Kev
is
360.
Kevin, unrelated to the runner whose name is Kevin. The spray being named Kevin actually predates the runner being part of the community. He showed
Yeah,
up
That must be
and
an
all
old
of us
name
were-
then. I didn't realize this.
No,
Yeah.
it's Ben called that.
I didn't realize it was old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone asked one day, we should name that spray. What should we call it? And someone said Kevin, and the rest is history.
It's still named Kevin.
To this day.
The name
Also-
predates the runner entirely.
I just want to mention this because like it didn't get mentioned, and I like to talk about this.
Wait, what am I?
This game, like ramp mode, etc. I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, something. This game has ramp mode. BRC could not survive with ramp mode. Something.
Ramps have weird physics. Lots of things have weird physics. All of the like slopes, lots of kinds of rails. Most video games even. But yeah, we don't see it get like exploited too much in rando, but there are some tricks that you can do by manipulating like weird ramp physics.
All right. I'm done in Kibo, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, we can take a break. I don't know how you guys want to do it. Just count down to like pause, I guess.
All right.
I'm just.
Are you able to pause?
Yeah. I paused.
All right. I paused.
Okay.
Bane is in a very scenic location to be paused.
I am true. I'm on
Yeah, this is
observatory.
great.
Oh, you're
yeah.
on observatory?
Yeah, he's up there. But
I'm
yeah.
all the way up.
just mentioning for everyone in the Twitch stream that unfortunately we have to take breaks, even though this game is very cool and I would like to not take a break. Just for everyone's health and to make the stream more watchable for everyone live, we take breaks every so often so everyone can get up, take their bio breaks, get a snack, get some water, all of that good stuff, and then we'll be back in a few minutes. So I just want to mention to everyone in the stream, if you go to youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, you can see all of the VODs from all of the different Hotfix shows that we have right now. There's a lot of them. And I had to swallow because I was talking a lot. And you can also see VODs from all the events like eBay AF, Juneteenth, AAPI, Heritage Month Celebration, Latin American Heritage Month Celebration, even GDQ SGDQ. So if you want to go there, click the subscribe button, maybe even click a couple videos, click the like button. That'd be super appreciated. But like I said, we'll be back in just a few minutes with more JSRF Rando. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Parallel Universe here on GDQ Hotfix. Right now, we have quite a race with Vane and Shovel Claws doing Jet Set Radio Future Randomizer. But before we get started, I just want to mention that all of your subs, bits, gift subs, all of that good stuff cheered and gifted here on the GDQ channel help support Hotfix. So if you like the fact that we're live almost every single day at this point, absolutely consider giving a sub or giving some bits if you're able. But without further ado, I'd like to get into this race. I'd like to see who comes out Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
All right.
Isn't
Are
it
we ready?
pinball that's important?
I think it's pinball that's important.
Well, it's pinball that's important,
Pinball's
but
the
like
real
still,
grudge match.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Grudge match in parentheses real.
Real. As opposed to this, which is grudge match fake.
Yes,
It
exactly.
is true. Who's going to count us down?
Let's get into
Yes,
it.
I'm
In 3, 2, 1, activate.
So Fate? Okay.
Active.
Oh, I need to
British boy
show you
feeling
Rebel
special
Wars.
tonight.
Anyway,
Ah.
Zesty.
So at this point in the race, Vane is further into the game progression-wise, but will need more collectibles. He's on a higher difficulty setting. So I would say probably the players are pretty evenly matched at this point.
those
Still
extra
anyone's
5 souls are really good at just throwing off players, because who knows whether those 5 souls are actually collectible. Maybe they're in sewers. Now that would be funny. That's the
That
worst
would
level.
be awesome.
Yeah, I do
So
want
is this
to
show.
mention, I need to remember to talk about this vaguely. Vane did do a bunch of unlocks and just didn't collect them yet because of routing later on, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. There's a spot in the game where we can just go through a bunch of levels and just pick stuff up.
Yeah,
Yep.
at the very
And we'll have
start, we
plenty of time to
mentioned
do it.
noise tank cleanup being one of the sections that's randomized. So during noise tank cleanup, you can pick up souls that are already unlocked, but you can't unlock anything new locked off in the game mode for some reason. But you can base a lot of your routing around how many noise tanks you'll have to pick up. And our players have to get a lot of noise tanks. So if they leave a bunch of souls for pickup during that point, they'll be running around to all of these areas anyways, and they can just grab souls while they're there. It's a really interesting routing component, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember actually, because if I might just be making this up, but I think there are levels where you can unlock souls during
I
noise
think-
tank cleanup, but not
I
if
think-
there's any noise tanks there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
if there
the
are noise
areas
tanks.
that don't have any noise tanks. Like, you can go to Hikage during noise tank.
Okay, I was actually just about to ask, does Hikage have noise tanks? Because I wasn't sure if it did.
It does not.
Phew,
It does,
noise
great
trust
news
me.
for me.
Noise tanks
Trust
are
you.
in Dogen, Shibuya, 2099th RDH. I don't think they're anywhere else.
Yeah, those
Might
are
be
the
wrong.
levels.
So it's
There's
all the
4
early game levels.
Yeah, 4 of those levels have cutscenes when you enter them, like unique ones, and
Yeah.
one of them doesn't. Curses.
I am in a bit of a spray crisis at the current moment.
Are you missing one?
Oh,
I'm missing one. I can't even see it on the map. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
That's.
Are
how-
you sure?
Am I blind?
Chat?
yeah.
The one,
I know what
the
I'm
one
missing. I know.
over-
No. I know what I'm missing. No, because
one
the two
you can see-
the two you're seeing are graffiti stops. It's this one. I forgot about this one.
Yeah, this one doesn't really show up all.
No,
on the
you
map,
were
but
above
that's-
one of the graffiti
Jeez.
stops. The
Yeah.
one of them you were seeing on the map.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're
I
good.
just
We're
took him
good.
at his word and thought it was the one under entrance.
It was.
I don't trust rookies.
So either of us, good to know. I'll
Yes.
remember that during
Huh?
our podcast recording sessions.
Yeah, so sorry to interrupt, but Vane's just done something really weird. Started
Oh,
a
yeah.
tag attack, only did just a few
Aw.
sprays and it's over already. I think that's some form
It
of
is
new
like
tech.
game bug or something.
Yeah,
You know,
I
he
think you
had
could
to
call it
do
They
it.
just kind of gave up at this
Oh,
point in
that's so
development.
not
I
fair.
think.
If I don't get that, I'm gonna be so mad. That's like a minute time save for free that we don't know about.
Surely.
Is that like a rando bug? I haven't played enough to like know.
Yeah.
I don't
I've never
know.
seen that.
I'm
I don't
thinking it's
know.
rando exclusive, yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh,
like
okay.
if there's like a game mod, then all of the bugs from the game just get put onto the mod's shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So it's Fuse did this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Why
Fuse's
would
fault.
Fuse had quick immortals? I'll have to ask him.
For fun.
For the fans. Oh, there's nothing down here. I'm just doing graffiti or bingo route because I'm no brain.
That's what I was doing too. Don't worry.
Yay!
Death ball, death ball, death ball.
Now we.
You are Death
Oh my
Ball champions. GG.
You can't just say that.
I can't just say that. He's a Death Ball champion. He's the rookie of the year, but for Death Ball specifically.
Death Ball is actually the best it ever is in rando because you only have to do
You
it
only-
once
One round.
instead of 3 times.
For Rando specifically, the 2-minute tutorial where you have to wait for 2 minutes is gone, and you only have to do 1 race out of 3 because
You also
it was
can't say
decided
yes.
Death Ball's boring as hell.
Yeah,
Can we just put that in
rando-
for any percent?
Rando isn't like a leaderboard category, so any arguments about like game integrity immediately go out the window, and you can add any quality of life changes. So it's full of really
Exactly.
nice little changes that you can't do in like leaderboard categories.
I think
Uh,
death
we
ball
should
should be
vote on it.
randomized. It should just be how many times you have to do it.
Up to 10.
It's between 0
Oh
and
my
9.
god.
9,
Nine.
no one would play Rando
You're
again.
there for like half an hour. At least.
Death Ball,
What can I say?
Death Ball championships, bro. We're gonna find the real Death Ball champion.
You
Just love doing that out
get
of bounds
bad
9
enough-
times in a row.
You get bad enough RNG, and you have to do Death Ball against literally every gang that shows up in the game.
Oh my god.
Poison Jam shows up.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if that existed and Kev got like, you know, like 3 sprays in like SDPP and didn't quit, and then got 9, and he just like played it out.
That'd be classic.
Can we get
Kev.
Chase Beck to record like intro announcements for like Poison Jam, Rapid 99, and everything?
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
fire.
so good. That'd
That'd be so
fire.
good.
If you pay him enough.
Yeah.
It was pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Out of
Shoutouts
the
to
Kofi fund.
Chase Beck, also known as Seaver Gunner's DJ Professor K voice actor.
Shoutouts
Legend.
Coffee / JSRF Bingo.
I was gonna say that.
Yes. Okay, that's definitely
Support the
product
bingo
placement.
fund.
That's fine.
It's our product. We don't
It's
care.
your product.
Yeah, it's your product. You're on the stream. You can place it as you
That's true.
see fit. Ooh, noise tanks, my favorite.
So yeah, this is the part we were talking
Placing
about
products. Call me
with
a
noise
grocery
tanks.
stopper.
The
We just gotta
best
take out a bunch of these
chapter in the
guys.
game.
And we have been graced by 7th Ace with an awesome seed that gives us almost all of them to destroy.
We're going over estimate, right? That's like guaranteed.
What's our time at right now?
Actually, yeah, I want to know that. What's our timer at?
Oh,
gonna
119.
You
That's
guys have
actually way
almost
better
an
than I
extra
thought.
Okay.
hour.
Yeah,
I think
you're,
we'll
you're
be fine.
fine.
You're about 50
You're
more
so worried
minutes
about the
here.
estimate.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You,
I
you,
want
you only did
pinball to
one
get the time
Dogen
it
lap. You're
deserves.
fine. Like, let's be real.
Speaking of
That's true. I
Dogen
also
laps,
get
I'm
mushroom and cucumber.
I'm doing a Dogen lap for noise tanks.
Yeah,
just gonna be so
That's
for
a
real.
good call.
I want Dogen tape before I do that.
Why? It's not like you can unlock
Well, you
anything.
can't unlock anything during it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if I guess that's fair. I want Dogen tape before I get into noise tanks.
I want
Ended-
Dogen tape.
ended
Period.
Dogen.
I want
Oh,
more tapes.
Yeah, so I suppose for context, with this entire chapter, well, most of this entire chapter revolving around running into these funky robot dudes. In any percent, there's a very obvious route where you go to each level, you do a small amount in each one, and then you end close to where you need to be to continue.
Oh. I was shuffling.
Theoretically, in Rando, the optimal level to finish in, well, is Rando. It's random, because at the end of the day, you may just want to be in a level so you can unlock souls early. So if you had a tape on a level and didn't get a chance, you may want to end that, get your final noise tanks there and reactivate the unlocks.
Yeah, it's a really interesting component of rando routing that, like, even among rando players goes a little overlooked a lot of the time.
Even Among Us.
Oh my god, I literally did the ding 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 under my breath.
Oh my god.
We are
no,
the same,
I-
I fear.
I need to leave this voice call immediately.
I'm trying to be a hater, and you're making
Oh,
it
you'll
so
love
hard.
my noise tanks fight. Don't worry.
God, I'm so glad I didn't send anyone an audio mod that I've created for the noise tanks fight.
I'm
Thank the
scared
heavens.
and terrified and scared.
There's no way you haven't seen that much. Richard, all I ask is that you're on my audio when I get to the noise tank fight. Don't
I
worry,
was going to
you'll
say,
know.
yeah, you need to catch up so the audio swaps.
No, it's fine. I'll just. Richard's a good friend.
I like Vane's audio, I fear.
No, ding ding ding. Let's go gambling.
gambling.
Oh, dang it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Well, we have
goodness.
the brain cell passed back and forth.
It is 4:30 in the
I
morning.
think
It's
Vane has
too
it right
early
now.
for
Let's be
this.
real.
Where
You're playing
am I?
You're playing Deathwell with the brain cell.
Yeah,
Kevin.
and one of us is out of bounds.
Okay, that's messed up. Goodbye.
It's me. I'm out of bounds. Where am I?
Okay.
Out of bounds? Question mark.
Question mark.
Don't worry, an invisible wall will put you back in bounds.
True.
Shout out Pain and Go.
Oh, I need to watch that video still. Anyway,
It's too long for me.
I've seen the entire thing already, but it took me like 4 or 5 sittings.
Yeah, I'm in like my 3rd or 4th sitting with it, and I'm like 2 hours through.
A video that's taking me longer to get through than I thought is like the what is it called? There's like the kitchen with like all the chefs and they have like the different shows, but specifically the show where like Claire, the baker, she like makes like popular treats and stuff.
Bon appetit.
Yes. She has her channel and she started doing that on her channel. She made
You-
one with like zebra cakes. And I was like,
You
oh, this is
said-
hype. And then I like watched like 20 minutes. I was like, I need to finish this later.
That is pretty hot. Yeah, that series is very good. You said you know that one kitchen with all the chefs in it, and they like do stuff. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a kitchen.
Why do you hate me?
It just took a second. Once you started talking more, I was like,
I'm making a sad face right now, and you can't see it.
cry about it. Well,
I am crying about it.
no. Good.
Turn that frown upside down, pal.
No, make it more upside down. Wait.
I don't think
Wait,
that's how it works.
that's not how that works.
Let's go gambling.
You gave it a good shot.
You
I
tried
forgot
for
how to
sure.
do this climb, and I think I'm falling now.
The last time I played Chuo was on 360, and it made me sad.
God.
We don't utter the 360's name in this household, I fear.
Yeah, this is one of those games that is technically backwards compatible with the Xbox 360, but shockingly
But
the
you
original
don't want to
Xbox-
play it on the Xbox 360.
Play it on
You don't.
Xbox
You,
360.
genuinely, I thought I wanted to just like for fun. It is like I can count the amount of times I've had like single-digit FPS on like more than two hands, and I'm in like chapter 3.
You have more than two hands?
That's
I have
pretty
like
cool.
It's
toes.
just built different.
Oh. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Question mark?
Yeah, like what are toes but like foot fingers? You know what I mean?
Let's move
Chat, is this
away
real?
from the feet. I fear.
Jet Set Radio Future.
So how about this noise tank cleanup?
Uh-huh.
Uh huh.
How did Limey get a show?
Because I'm cool.
It's
I'm
true.
cool and hype and silly and funny.
Shout out to Helix13.
That 10 more to go that
gave
DJ
Limey
K
a
just hit me
show.
with is a lie. By the way,
10 more to
I'd
go.
just like to say.
Smile.
I feel like we need to give players shot collars for pinball.
Don't say that.
Oh. Syndark's gonna get a laugh out of that one, I'm sure.
The dark is saying claws be nice. I fear.
I am nice, always.
You said,
Oh,
how
where
did
am I
the
going?
slimy guy get a show?
Yeah, you can. What? I
That's-
can't
that's
ask for
not-
tips from a showrunner.
I'm
That's not-
making a sad face and you can't see it right now.
Okay. Don't worry. Will you do this sad face at SGDQ 2024 coming up June 31st to July 9th? Question mark. Is that the dates? No, that's way too long.
It's
for
the 6th.
GDQ.
It's a yeah.
You
it's
do
the
the
6th.
plug host. Thank you.
It's not in the list, but yeah, that is when
It's not in the
SGDQ
list.
is. That's when SGDQ is. It's super cool. There's a schedule on GamesOnQuick.com, but you can get there if you do ! Hotfix. It'll take you to the Hotfix site, then you can go up to the top and like navigate to the schedule from there. It's pretty cool. I have it on Friday. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Saturday morning cartoons, but on Friday instead.
It's true. All right. Just at Radio Future.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Here we see
How many more times are we gonna like get off of the topic of cancer?
It's JSRF Rando. That's just what you do. Shout out
There's
to
topic
our
randomizer.
cucumbers scared of cats the other day. What's the conversation?
They're scared of cats. Yeah.
Definitely.
Wait,
That's
no,
a
hold on. You said
quote
are
of all
cucumbers scared of
time.
cats?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
Actually,
I
shout
didn't
out
say
to
it. I'm just quoting.
shout out to Kev360, baby.
I'm done with SDPP.
I think Kev360 got more plugs than anyone else here,
That's true.
including JSRF Bingo.
Shout out to Ekla Krishis, who doesn't play the game but is cool.
Yeah, we need to even this out with more plugs, you know. Shouts to like Gumi.
Shout out to
particular reason.
Saikumi.
Shout outs to Alice Noon. It's her
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
No.
It's her birthday
Happy
today.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Alice.
Happy
Noon.
birthday! Yeah.
Okay, I'm going into the Immortals fight. I'm gonna lose like a minute to Vayne here, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is really.
Whoa, no way! I got the bug! It's even. It's dead even. We're so back.
It's dead here. This is how Shovel Glass could still win.
I think we've discovered a consistent setup for that. It's insane.
I mean, watch the VODs, you know?
Hot new tech. Never seen before. Don't watch any other run of this game or any other playthrough of this game.
Look, to people who've never seen the game before, Randomizer is a great way to get introduced to it because,
You're not spoiling where anything is.
Yeah.
I'm spraying it
Play
on
Jet
Immortal.
Set Radio Future.
Please.
Technically,
We're back.
you're spoiling where everything is. Just
I know,
random order.
different way.
Just
You don't know it
incorrectly,
yet.
Yeah. You'll figure it out soon.
Oh my god.
Oh, uh-oh.
What's happening on your screen?
Is there some O's?
Slow
little
mortals.
bit.
Mortals fight, sad face. I sprayed the wrong one for the entire beginning section, and
Oh
then
my god.
yeah, it's going downhill.
That's
It's fine.
tragic.
Getting down.
And birthday cake's playing, dude. My life's over.
Birthday cake! Happy birthday, Alice Noon.
Happy birthday, Alice Noon.
Okay, we're back on track.
Oh yeah, I'm in
This
noise
one
tank
is
cleanup.
This one
I
is
forgot
only
I
for like the very normal podcast. For very
I
normal
forgot
people.
I was in noise tank
Shout out to
cleanup.
Finger Quick.
You forgot you were in noise tank
God.
cleanup. Have you just been in Hikage doing souls?
yeah, no, I was just doing Hikage stuff, and I came back out and
Yeah.
I saw noise tank, so I was like, oh man.
Oh man.
I'm still here.
Oh, dang it. Dude, high find.
No.
Mental illness.
Mental Illinois.
Happy pre-Pride Month, everyone.
Yeah, in pretty soon. It's
In
going to be
15
Pride Month
minutes.
and Eastern time.
15 minutes.
And what a great way to introduce Pride Month into twitch.tv/GamesOnQuick than with Jet Set Radio Future.
It's true.
The ultimate celebration of pride.
Some
And we
good
still
old
somehow got a
anti-establishment.
he-him on couch.
SMH.
God.
Thumbs
Glad you're
down.
here.
Why would you even do this?
In the break, I said I would say exactly that, and then I did.
How did that work?
Huh? Huh? What was that? I was like watching Vayne, and I was like, ooh, noise takes. This is my favorite Subway
I definitely
Surfers.
thought that I was gonna get the ball taken from them. Brought on the jazz and it pushed me back in bounds. This is
Oh
messed up.
no.
Oh,
Actually
That's-
playing Death
sucks.
Ball.
Yeah, I'm actually
Let's go
playing
Death
Death
Ball.
Ball.
Death Ball,
I'm the Death Ball champion. Bad game. So you can't boost when you have this little ball in your hands. Fun fact.
It makes me sad.
Yeah, so I have to just skate. I saved a minute in Worlds, lost it immediately in Death Ball.
Yeah, this is how Shovel Loss could definitely lose, and it won't be
I
close.
definitely lose.
Oh no.
I had the perfect shuffle though, which was cool.
This one has cuck, by the way.
That's so me.
Oh my god.
Hecla, be nice.
Actual
That is so
cycling
not my
happening
fault.
right
I
now.
totally would have hit that if I just didn't lock onto jets.
You totally would have hit that if you didn't make mistakes and were bad at the game. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Hey, whoa,
You're the
let's
one
be
who got
nice.
me on your show.
Vayne, get Santa Tank for the fans.
Get what?
Santa Tank?
the one
I
singular
don't-
noise tank that's way up at the top.
Oh, yeah. I'll
You
get
see
him.
that one isolated purple
Yeah.
circle?
Okay, now
I'll
I'm
get
in
'em.
noise tank cleanup. I'm
Oh.
immediately going to take okay, I don't want to do noise tanks yet.
You have to prepare yourself. Brace
yeah, I have
yourself.
to mentally reset first.
I can't believe we went into a break just to come back to noise tanks. That's my bad.
Thumbs down emoji. 340 of them, by the way. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
he's. Oh, wait. Oh, he's.
Yeah,
up,
he's on
up
top
there.
of the chimney.
He's
That's
up
why
there.
he's
Yeah,
Santa
up there. Yeah. How did I know about this?
I
before
don't.
you knew
I don't
about
even
this?
know how you get up there. Actually,
You
I'm
know
gonna be
that
so-
Twinka flat the other day. Like, come on. Fake fan.
How do you actually get up there? I need a guide. I need a
I think you
tutorial.
just have to trick at the right time.
Yeah.
What is your obsession with going up this?
I don't know. I just. I don't.
Dude.
Also, Shovel, I'll take my
I don't know.
$5
I'm sorry.
on PayPal.
You got. I'm just gonna get out. You got some
What's
screen
your,
time.
why do you
Merry
need
Christmas.
$5?
'Cause I've just
Well, I'm
sabotaged
being
me.
robbed. Oh, huge. I see,
Yeah,
I see.
that noise
You're
tank is
playing
really hard to get. The
Mm.
timing is super weird.
That is not gonna make it. I don't know why I thought that would make it.
Yeah, that's one of those weird quirks that I don't even think we necessarily understand.
The
Even
devs
now.
just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the entire like last third of this game. Like, oh yeah, the devs thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
Like, what if there was just
It's
like
true.
a guy who had like these arms, right? That like, you know what I mean? Like that'd be really funny. Or like the girl who like was on fire who like got crushed by an Acme billboard.
Notorious vanilla game Acme Billboard.
Yep, completely vanilla. Very normal.
Oh yeah. Oh,
God, that is a good point though. There is a absolutely wonderful community of people that will mod this game with textures, sounds, skyboxes, unfortunately, and character models. And it's actually kind of amazing how moddable an original Xbox game is. Like,
Yeah.
I literally was joining the community and they're like, oh yeah, you can also download this quick save mod, and I'm like, huh? It's an original Xbox game. How are you modding an original Xbox game?
The most
they just figured it out.
mind-blowing mod to me will always be that we have a working multiplayer mod that works
Yes.
on
Yeah.
original hardware.
Yeah.
Yep.
The multiplayer mode is so cool.
It's so cool.
A
You'd see more of that at JSRF
cross-platform
Bingo.
Working on a 20-year-old console
Yeah.
multiplayer mod.
Is
Yeah.
Kev 360 younger than the Xbox?
Yes.
Okay, that makes me upset, I think.
oh my god.
I think I'm younger than the Xbox. When did it release?
This makes me upset also. I thought it released in like 03 or 04. No, 01.
It depends on. Oh yeah, I'm younger by like a few years then.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious me.
Oh no.
Sorry, chat.
The original
Zoomers.
Xbox came out in 2001. Yeah.
Can we
Original
like, boo
Xbox.
the runners Twitch chat like right now?
Come on. Hey, come on.
Okay. No, it's fair actually. We kind of deserve it.
Can we boo them by going to twitch.tv/BaneLol and twitch.tv/ShovelClaws and give them a follow?
I was gonna say if you're leaving it there, I'm gonna be.
They're like the opposite of a shout out button.
Unshout out.
Also, we have
Whisper in.
sewers content. Let's go.
Yeah, we're getting some sewers content.
Let's go sewers.
Oh, do I have Air 4 unlocked already? I do. I don't know
Sewers
why I wanna do it.
makes me happy to watch unless the person misses sewer skip, and then it makes me
Or if
really
the tape's in a
sad.
100-meter room.
Is the
Or if
worst.
the tape's in a 100-meter room. That's true.
Tape is not in a 100-meter room, but we do have the challenges. Sewers tape is vanilla.
Oh, fun.
Sewers tape is vanilla.
well,
100-meter room,
it's,
please.
Not exactly.
My favorite flavor.
My favorite part
French
of playing
vanilla.
Sewers casually was climbing to the top
French
of the level to get
vanilla.
tape.
That's
Australian vanilla.
There's a quote that has to do with something French, and
didn't
I
do
can't say that.
Silly.
A quote in French. I got one. Seize le day.
funny. Okay.
What does that mean?
Carpe diem.
Oh. I get
Lorem
it now.
ipsum?
Nay is gonna murder me for that. Oh well.
Nate's so
Nate.
mad right now.
Shoutouts to
Shout out
Nate
to
Strinus.
Nate. Hey.
who had their chance to murder me IRL but failed.
It's true.
They've had a couple, haven't they?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
GDQ.
actually.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's devastating.
Do we have,
I keep.
I've never been more sad to like see Vane mess up.
we have Highway Zero tape? Why?
Oh my
What am I
god.
Highway
looking
Zero's
at
the
here?
best.
I gotta stop trying to.
I
do it
like
like
Highway
that.
Zero, but
I also like Highway Zero.
not in rando. 'Cause it takes so much time to get to.
You have to go to
I
Dino anyways. Just go
Yeah, I guess
on your
that's
way
true.
there.
Yeah, actually, no. My routing makes so much sense, actually. How many souls do I have? Do not know. I need 15? How am I going to get 15 souls? I don't have another tape. Do I need to do sewers? Oh, God. Actually, I have a few souls I haven't picked up in RDH that I wanted to. I think it's fine. I think
We
we'll
are
survive.
witnessing every rando player's dilemma of, do I actually need to do sewers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other fun
I might just get the
thing,
defaults.
so once you've been to an area, you can check in your menu whether you have the challenges unlocked there or not. The last area that you have to go to, like story-wise, progression-wise in the game,
Oh wait, this is not. This is above.
you enter for the first time when you're entering it to do the boss fight that's there. Fight is the wrong word, but regardless, you don't go to it in advance, so you can't like check if you have challenges in it. So you have to just hope that you have the challenges unlocked. If you're going into the fight that's right before the end point of the rando, you can take your chances and rely on having the challenges in this area
Am I climbing?
and do them to finish up your souls. Or you can go to an area you might want to go to less, like you might go to sewers or something.
One really funny quirk when it comes to tapes and challenge unlocks is we visit every level in the game that can have challenges except for one, because it doesn't actually, like, you can't actually go to it until you've given a character the souls, so it's, you know, it's kind of a pointless area. But there's no check to prevent you from getting the tape that gives you challenges for that level you'll never go to. So in 99% of cases, you will get a completely useless tape and you will never know it's useless. Except for the last time randos ran and it was very obvious that one of the final tapes picked up was for that particular level.
Oh, very close.
Insider info for this. I'm pretty sure that there isn't an FRZ tape in this seed, I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that
Tragic.
we have a seed that just gets rid of that problem entirely. I might be wrong, though. Ace was saying some things about the seed originally that I might have picked a new one.
I mean, what I can do is say exactly what you said, but because it's me saying it, suddenly we don't know if it's the truth or not.
Oh my god, I still have to kill noise tanks. Oh my god.
Yeah. Forgot.
I like
It
what's
gets
going
me
on
every time.
the commentator side. I like this ambiguously talking when like no one knows the truth. Like,
If there isn't a little bit of lying involved, is it really a randomizer?
One of us always tells the truth, the other one always lies.
And now
Okay,
that Ace
so, like-
has said that, it's pretty obvious that Pikachu is someone we can trust.
Well, if I'm the person that's lying, then maybe both of us can be lying.
well, Twitch chat, can we figure
Can we
this
get
out?
ads to think about this? Well, we'll come back with an answer. Wait, can we
Or
run a
the
poll?
answer.
Dude, can we trust them? And then
Oh yeah.
run a poll. If we
Richard?
can't, then
Algan Dratcher, can we get a poll up right now?
okay. You didn't have to full name him. Come on.
I learned how to say it. No, I'm not ever gonna like not flaunt that knowledge. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
That's
Actually,
kind
I
of a
also
flex.
recently learned how to say it.
Exactly. Yeah. Can we
I
get a
can't
poll of like
blame you for
who can we trust? That's Twink, neither both. Right? Like, can we
We
do
should
that?
have Sewers
Neither
Tape be one of them. Can we trust Sewers Tape?
No,
yeah.
categorically no.
And then the sewers tape is the last one. Yeah. There we go. We got it. Who do you trust the most? Vane, Shovel, Twink, Ace. Ace
Yo, whoever voted Ace Bats, shouts to them.
Bats. As I said
I
earlier,
don't-
I would trust
I
Ace Bats
voted.
with my life, and also I acknowledge that this is a flaw in my own judgment.
Wasn't that during a randomizer later? Or earlier, rather?
Yes, as I said earlier.
Yeah, in 99.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it was this randomizer, Jesus. My memory is
You
back.
feel okay there, Shuffle?
No, I'm killing noise tanks right now. Of course I'm not doing okay.
You and me are not the same.
You like killing noise tanks? Monster.
No, I just like watching people kill noise tanks. It's like Subway Surfers.
Oh. That's true.
It's like
Yeah.
you
We
could
should
put
start a
footage of.
TikTok trend.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Bane's
Oh.
done.
Oh my god, you're done.
You're done. How many
I
souls do you
expected
need?
like I don't know.
I
Like,
have 65 out of 71. I have
Oh, okay. So you're pretty close to finishing.
I have Highway 0 and like a Dino default.
Yeah. I forget that Dino has defaults. 3
I
defaults.
also
Dino
forgot
has
Dino has
extra
defaults.
default, even.
why?
Yeah.
Dino, all of
'cause they
the
decided
areas,
I like it.
Okay.
all of the
yeah.
areas, like without modding, have 3 default souls, except for Sky Dino, which has 4 for fun.
Doesn't it
The
have
real
all
reason
4 of
was-
the challenge, or all 5 of the challenges too?
Yeah, it just has 9
It's
souls
just a
instead of
nonsense
the usual 8.
decision.
It's because otherwise I think you'd be at like a 9 number of souls in the maximum count. So they just added the extra one so you had an even number. Which
Yeah.
shout out to the devs for that, because that is
No, that
so
was.
real.
I appreciate that wholeheartedly.
Okay, but how many souls are in Jet Set Radio?
Oh, I have no
The
The
idea.
original or this one?
The original.
Ace
No
Bats won the
clue.
poll.
Too many.
Ace Bats won the poll.
Oh, let's go.
Well, congrats, Ace Bats. on
We
being
have
trusted.
learned
What's
something
our
today.
First action as your democratically elected leader, everyone.
I'm gonna say everyone that voted for me has poor judgment. Should have voted for 22, but here we are.
Me when I voted for Pikachu. Woo,
Oh my God.
yippee!
Let's go.
I'm a selfless self-voter.
Can you? Okay, if you're like running for president, can you like vote?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
There are famous images of a certain presidential candidate voting for himself.
Okay, I didn't know this. Okay.
Yeah. You know. It's
Shout out
very,
was given
kinda
taste
weird.
bats. Wow.
There you
Wait,
go, 8 bets.
Wow.
Let's go, me.
Congrats. Don't you do this cool 24-hour charity stream every year? I know you're doing
yeah,
that
in
again.
February. It's a ways away, but yeah, definitely check that out. I also stream occasionally outside of that. Not
Well,
just.
don't you also stream like when you
You've streamed
bash your head
RuneScape,
against the wall
actually.
and just like do the same thing over and over again for like 3 hours, and you're like, okay, I'm done, and then you just like leave without rating anyone.
Yeah, I am a fan of Kibo Rakahill, Jet Dash,
Yeah.
and also playing any and all Xbox game imaginable. If you like the original Xbox, you'll hate my stream, but you'll also like the games I play.
What's the Miku DS game? The one that he's been playing recently? I don't
Blinks?
remember.
What, zombies?
Yeah. Have you played Blinks?
That's not.
Blinks the
That's
Time
not
Sweeper? Yeah,
That's not
It's
Xbox
not a
game?
recent. No, it is, but it's not a recent development. Miku ran Blinks before he ran JSRF.
Well, yeah, no, I know that, but I'm talking about like bats.
Okay.
I've actually played Blinks and streamed it. Very fun game, very flawed.
Shout out to
Shout out to-
twitch.tv/Miku_DS.
That's just the case with lots of Xbox games. Very fun, very flawed.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna like click a button here for everyone here in the studio, but like not for stream.
Uh-oh. Mystery button.
Here's what that
Scary.
unlocked.
Aww.
Stop. That's my favorite Miku DS clip. I'm sad that the stream couldn't hear it.
I think that's for the best.
That's probably
It's for the best. I'm just sad.
Anyways, you'll never hear what that was.
Sad.
It's okay, it wasn't worth hearing.
It wasn't.
All right, I have all my souls. In other news.
Let's
Congrats.
go.
Let's go.
So,
Ooh.
Congrats
Wait,
on
Here's how
being
Shovel
the
Claws can
MVP
still
of the
win.
year. It's true. I don't
We
need
just
that many
need
souls. This is
to
actually
do
really
this.
close.
One last Tiger's tap. One last
Which can go horribly wrong because of the
Especially-
aforementioned cans.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
in
that's true.
Poison Jam.
Yeah,
it's a fight that even with like the normal can routing, it's super punishing if it goes wrong. And so if you add randomized cans into the mix there, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, the devs, being the comedians they were, thought, let's add a boss fight where you have to spray 3 enemies and they're all on top of a bottomless pit on a rail and they're really easy to knock off and send back to the very start of the level.
And also, let's make the player go back to the very start of the level every time they fall off. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
In a level where the entire void is under you for the entire thing.
I gotta shout out the dinosaur theme park level though.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
absolutely.
objectively
Sky Dino.
awesome.
Yeah, this is like so cool. Like this theme park has pyrotechnics and everything.
And it got
This is like-
dinosaurs.
It's true. Actually, I do want
This
to
is
say this.
why I like Bingo so much. You get to see more of this level in particular.
Oh yeah.
Every time a player goes to Sky Dino, I get a little bit sad because I'd rather them go to SDPP.
Really? Ugh.
I'm not normal, I fear.
Ick.
I am solidly a Sky Dino apologist. It's a good level.
You don't have to apologize.
Oh my
This is
god.
a strange situation.
Don't
Okay.
die.
Okay.
Oh yeah, don't game over. If you game over, you lose by default.
Yeah.
This
Because
is...
we don't save.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's out for blood.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, so You remember when we said this level can go badly?
Oh, huge news for me. Actually, it's probably gonna go worse for me. I'm scared.
Here's how Shovel can still win.
So
But with
One
slightly less
last
irony.
here's a fun Jet Set Radio fact for you all. Did you know that in Tagger's Tag, friendly
I
or
should've got
friendly
those.
teammates can actually remove damage done to their teammates by spraying them?
I did know that.
Why is that a feature?
lot in here.
It's mostly for the
Versus mode.
multiplayer. Yeah.
Okay.
There is a versus mode in
Fun
this
fact.
game. It is
There's a
not.
Yeah.
versus mode. Oh, dude, I forgot Chuo Street has noise tanks. I'm gonna have to go to Chuo. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh no, Shovel.
Oh, no.
I routed this bad now.
Oh, why'd you? Okay. Good
I
job.
just forgot. It's
Good
not
job,
my
buddy.
fault. I wanted to end in 99th, and I just didn't remember Chuo existed. Here's how
Good
they
job,
can
buddy.
still
You
win.
got it.
Chuo's the
Don't talk
best
to me
level
like
as
that.
well.
Okay.
Oh my
Chuo
God.
is the best level, I fear.
They're healing, dude. Oh god.
Why not just restart the fight at that point?
Because then you
And
start
you-
with 0 cans.
Sunk cost fallacy or something like that.
True. Something.
Uncost fallacy, but also it would make things worse, I think.
Yeah, you're actively
I
in a
can
worse
play
position
as a
if you
healer,
restart this.
Yeah, generally,
Yeah,
unless you
hey,
like,
don't reveal my plans. Come on.
unless you knock one of the noise tanks off of the track and it gets stuck in collision somewhere where you physically can't access it, it's usually better to just wait at the start for them to return and stock up on cans.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's no way that just happened.
I have to pull up the
crazy.
screen share.
Mm.
I'm too curious.
Oh, I broke it.
No, it's fine.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
there
that
we
was
go.
awesome. We're so back.
Alright.
This is how Vane will win by more.
No.
That was really he like assassinated me.
So,
But then he also assassinated himself.
Yeah.
Are you coming up on time for
Alright.
Vane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
when
That's
Clutch
time
skates
driven.
away, that's
Yeah,
Vane's
once
time.
once it cuts back to me here, then we can call time for me. And time.
Literally takes forever.
Here's how Shovel could still win.
Hey, I'm already winning because now Richard is going to switch to my audio to get actual gameplay music. And
gonna go
I'm
try
not
and
in the
figure
noise tank
out-
taggers tag yet.
I'm gonna
Well,
go try
I
and
was
see
gonna
what's
say,
up
that's
with
what
that.
I wanted to see. I wanted to see FRZ. I'm a FRZ
Okay.
fan.
Don't put audio on that. FRZ audio is kind of cringe. Oh, I'm done. Wait, it's noise tank.
Spray the Xboxes and save, yo.
Klaus, how are you doing on Souls?
I know exactly where I'm getting my last ones.
Okay, perfection.
My route would have been so clean if I just went to Chuo before I went to 99th or RDH.
Please.
But that's okay. This is the best song in the game. By
I don't know, it's not quite Shape the Future.
it's pretty similar.
Alright.
Yeah, Vane has a 135. So
Not with no cuck, man. I'm
No,
not
you
that
have
good.
a 135 no cup.
Okay, I have a 135 no cuck, I guess.
Woo! Yeah!
yeah, this is why
goodness.
Vane beat Shovel.
It's
I
okay.
fear.
Alright, let's see if we. Oh, wait, it's not gonna show me. Okay, I'm just gonna do FRC.
Yay!
This part's
This
cool.
is also a time-honored rando tradition. Is that
Oh, the cans are
whoever,
rainbowed here too. Oh, no.
Whoever finishes first just does the rest of the game.
Yeah. If they finish the entire rest of the game, all of the randos have to cry in shame.
It's true. I'm
Is that
crying
real?
right now.
Yeah.
Of course it's real. These bats would never lie. He's our trusted, democratically elected leader.
I've been voted most trustworthy by GDQ chat, which I
Yeah.
will put on my CV. Trust me on that.
I'm gonna be bragging
and
about
then-
that
and then-
for the rest of time.
Yeah, and then you're gonna apply to the next position that GDQ opens up if you go to gamesandquick.com/jobs, right? And then it's gonna be on your CV, and then you're gonna get hired for it.
Yes, let's go.
That was a plug.
Ooh.
I'm really good at this hosting.
You're telling me I can go to... Oh my god, I dropped the special chain. It's over, I believe.
It's all over.
How's your FRZ going, Vane?
2953 for blues.
Oh,
And no world record jump.
Oh, tragic.
you're bad. Washed.
Yeah, I'm
This is why
washed.
he's only a 135, no cook.
This is why it's a
We would have a
135.59.
129.
Yeah.
FRZ looks real weird with the skybox mod.
Yeah, I've got it on dark mode.
Like goth FRZ.
Goth FRZ would be like such a
Could fix
cool
me, I
place.
think.
Yeah.
That's where I live.
A rave Goth FRZ.
Oh,
For
that
Pride
would
Month,
fix
I've
me.
decided to identify as Goth FRC.
We're so
Beautiful
proud of
day.
you.
It is Pride
Girl.
Month now. Happy Pride. Happy
Yeah,
Pride.
happy Pride.
Pride, everyone.
I can't believe
Pride.
Vane beat me. They beating an it. It's wow.
Happy Pride Month, Xbox.
Sigh, discrimination sucks.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, do not. Oh, this whole stream is just in jokes at this point. What a
Yeah.
nightmare.
If it's a randomizer without in jokes, are you really playing a randomizer?
Yeah,
at that
true.
point? Wait, I have a cool joke, or a cool clip coming up.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait, I missed the rail. It's over. Stop looking.
I think
God.
which right now is super funny because it's like the people who like get it and then it's like, oh, that's kind of funny. And there's like a divide.
Yeah.
The great JSRF divide. Okay, you can look again. I'm doing the cool clip.
We do not have FRZ tape.
Huge.
no,
Big
tragic.
news. So I out of bounds here. Wow.
Tried to go for the jump.
Yippee.
You
yeah,
should have got
I think-
the secret yo-yo dialogue.
Oh, true.
Oh wait, yeah.
True.
I can't do that actually because
Yeah.
I wish I would have done that if I could.
There's a
Not enough
secret yo-yo
showmanship.
dialogue.
Yeah, if you go up
get the
here
yo-yo
before the
things get diffused,
where you defuse the
then
bombs.
he tells you things. I forget what he tells you. I think he's like, "Get me out of here!"
He
like,
says something to the effect of. And
He's
there's a
like,
"What are you
translation
doing?"
error.
Who's that?
It's funny because it's dialogue that they've translated and didn't really look at because why would you? It's just there and no one's really going to look at it. So he says something to the effect of sometimes even I can't tell the difference between myself and the real yo-yo. Which
Yeah.
implies that he is also a fake yo-yo. And then tells you, hurry up, there's bombs. Like, you know, hurry, what are you doing? Hurry up, defuse the bombs. It's like, wow,
Really?
okay.
He really
Go,
just
go, go,
dumps a ton of information on you at once, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, no.
Have we mentioned the fact that Yo-Yo gets kidnapped and replaced with a fake Yo-Yo? That's
We haven't
actually
talked
a
about the
voice
plot
cast?
at all.
Yeah, but like
We should talk about that some while I'm finishing up my souls. I feel like that'd be good.
I love all yo-yos the same. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
The
Can I
game
get
just
out of Darkseid
holds
from
yo-yo
this?
hostage for like half of the game. Once you finish
True.
chapter 3, you just cannot play as yo-yo anymore until
I can't.
where Vane's at the moment.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's still fucked
The
off.
gate's still there. What the hell?
They don't
I guess
want you
Golden Rhino's
escaping.
graffitis don't like start until next chapter, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you have to finish Noise Tank. The Noise Tank chapter is still active because you haven't done the Dino yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. I only need about 10 more souls, and I can get 7 of them in Highway 0. And I think I'll just get like Sky Dino defaults. Actually, I don't
just
think
gonna
I got the
gonna beat the game.
STP defaults. You can do that. Probably half the time.
I just killed Shark Boy.
Oh, okay. You definitely have to.
Ooh.
Actually, it
Here's
depends how
how
Noise
Shovel
Tank's
can
go.
like still get to Shark Boy in a reasonable amount of time.
It's fine. I don't have to. No, I did get it.
Yeah, Vane's just going for the victory lap right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. He can take his lap. I think I just get defaults in Sky Dino and that works. I have to like jump around the trigger, right?
Yeah, you have to do the backside to thwart.
Okay. I know how to do that then. Oh my god, Vanilla Air 5. I read that like a book.
Whoa.
Oh,
Gaming.
okay. No one saw that.
Oh,
Nice jump.
Ooh, we all saw
Vane,
that. We were all looking.
Yeah, it's okay. Vane, rejoin the channel real fast. It'll distract everyone.
Okay.
do not.
God, I can't boost.
I won't play the soundboard. I need everyone to look at your gameplay.
Yeah, I will keep playing the game.
I love when the
Brave
song
of
goes, I love you. I love
I
you.
I love Loki.
Is there a
It's like,
default?
Yeah, it just did that. That's crazy. How'd you know the song? I thought this was like your first time playing.
Okay. That's so toxic.
oh my god.
Was that not the bit for this GDQ Hotfix show that we get people playing the game for the first time?
You found someone who has
No,
never
that's
heard of this
a-
game before.
It's like
Yeah.
Rookie of the Year. It's like yeah.
Literally
Yeah,
the
this is a
ultimate
grudge
rookie.
match, not the grudge match, okay?
You might be spitting.
Different
I'm seeing
show
some
concept.
yo-yo slander in chat. I don't like this. I love
It's
yo-yo.
deserved.
We will be having none of that.
Suit yourself.
Maybe a little.
No, but he goes
a
like
little yo-yo.
he goes like yo and like yeehaw and like who's the man?
It's true. He sure
I
does.
didn't know that actually.
He says who's the man and I go me.
Oh my god, hi!
Do we know if
These are bad stats.
if zero beat cans are different in rando? I don't think this is I don't.
They
Yeah, it's,
are.
I mean, it's Shibuya.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Well, because
It's a different-
it's a different skybox, so I'd like.
It's a different instance of Shibuya.
Yeah, that's my thing.
I don't know why it'd be turned off.
Yeah.
Unless it was
I-
save bytes.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't unlock tricks.
They are unfamiliar with Undark Shibuya, the best area in the game.
Okay, I'm seeing pot slander in the chat, and that's even worse than yo-yo.
That's
slander.
too far.
I should have just like I should have stomached the yo-yo slender so like pot slender wouldn't happen.
How are you gonna slander
dog do?
Pots? He's literally a puppy.
He's just a little
He's OP.
literally puppy.
little buddy.
He's OP.
Shout out to Team Oopie next bingo season.
Oh god.
That's right, I'm already planning.
Yeah, shoutouts to Jet Set Radio Future Bingo, by the way.
Can we get a smash
Copy
shout out
slash
Jet Set
Jason.
Radio Future Bingo?
Yeah.
Yes,
Get
Red
it.
Bingo.
You'll get to see a snippet of what we get up to over at Jet Set Radio Future Bingo once Shovel can find souls.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Once we are done in Soul Hunt Purgatory. There's a soul. We found one.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
I had that one unlocked, I just forgot to grab it. I wonder if there's a tape here. Haha. Oh yeah, does this unlock something useful?
Place your
Let's
bet.
check.
Dogen!
Yeah.
What's the...
Dogen Sucker Hill.
First level in the game, in the last level of the game, basically. Let's go.
I love doing any of the unlocks
Can I
there
just do
because
noise
I
tanks
just have to
now?
do a lock.
And then go to
Unlock.
Do
Dogen
unlock
to
the
get
Dogen.
souls and then finish?
You can do
do
that, yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Okay, I'll do that.
There might be extra cops in Dogen.
They
Isn't it the
might-
Doom Riders?
Kill you.
No.
I thought if you like do a Dogen lap, it's the Doom Riders.
The Doom Riders are there, but also I think there might be a cop fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like there's like a specific cup fight.
So further,
yes,
I'll do it for
there
the
is.
fans. Why not?
yeah.
There is. It's quite.
Where's the trigger
Big
at?
cup fight.
You know?
You cannot avoid it.
It's unavoidable.
Such.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's the weird cop fight that's only in that chapter and not repeated in the chapter afterwards. Which is insane.
Yeah. So a fun thing that happens in Rando is that players can either
Three,
get
actually, hold on.
all of the souls they need before they go talk to Clutch and just finish the Rando there, or depending on the seed, sometimes you have to finish after the noise tank fight. So you talk to Clutch and he says you need more souls, and then you can go back to areas you visited earlier. But at that point in the game, there are extra cop fights because you're entering the like late game, post game states of all of the areas. So you can go back to areas for more souls, but it becomes much, much harder. And you're often
So,
much
fun fact,
better
I don't
off.
actually have to do any of that.
Yeah,
Because I only need 3 souls. Huge.
Ace brings up a good point in the chat that I was lying intentionally to everyone, and there isn't actually a
Oh
cop
my
fight in
God.
the next chapter.
Oh my
in
god.
Dogan. Teehee.
Here I was worrying about, like,
I thought
needing to do
there was a
cool
cop fight
things.
as well, to be fair.
Yeah. I know it's in one of the chapters, but I was thinking of the Highway Zero cop fight that's in one and not the other.
Oh yeah. If you're watching what am I doing?
Yeah, you can see the
Slight
final
motion
boss.
sickness warning for this background. If that.
Yeah, and then there's gonna be
Affects
2
you.
blues lined up right in a row.
Fortunately not.
For context, like in
No.
her world record earlier, Yamsa said in chat, there needs to be like 2 blues like lined up, like on the way to the rail, and I need to like get them super fast. And then this could probably be 19, and then that exact thing happened.
huge.
Yeah, so Vayne is about
can't
to
believe I
finish
missed
the actual game. Rando ends earlier than the end point of the game because the last sort of chunk of the speedrun is
Alright.
just boss levels and there isn't
I
that
beat
much
the
to
game.
randomize, so we just
Yeah.
cut that part out. But
Discord
for the
golf
sake
clap.
of content, Vayne has finished.
They
What was
beated the
your
game.
time?
Bane has defeated Wario.
204 it's looking
talking.
like. 204 RTA.
Before to
That's pretty good. Alright, I'm coming up on the last fight. I have all my souls.
Let's go.
I just
Don't
need
do a
voice things
Vayne.
to go decently. It's okay. I wasn't planning on it.
I need to clip that from the stream later because that
that
was
some clip
really
farming?
funny. That's some clip farming, I fear.
I love clip
It
farming.
was an imposter.
Oh no.
I hope my audio is on.
I believe it was.
Huge. Big news.
The
I don't
original
have
version
any
of that,
cans.
which I had, was very, very loud. It was
Yeah,
very upsetting.
it's pretty quiet on mine. Oh my god, he's healing too. I think I'm pulling a vein, chat.
Oh my goodness. My
Here's how Shovel can still go
pinball
overestimate.
shambles.
Hey, be nice.
Come on.
Got 4 minutes to not be overestimated.
It's so fine.
I'm not the
If Ace didn't
cabbages
give us a
guy.
cursed seed,
Yeah,
Ooh,
I don't know what that
sabotage.
was about.
Ace gave you a
Shout out
first seed and
7th,
you're
7th Ace for
still
giving us a
gonna be
bad seed.
underestimated.
A good bad seed. Great seed.
I just want to have a talk with 7th Ace.
7th Ace straight up went, I thought your estimate was too high, so I gave you a hard seed, and then proceeded to get Shovel Claws coming up to estimate.
I mean, it did work. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this will
Springy.
be right on estimate. So good work, Ace.
Yeah.
Congrats. Well, for
Shout
one
out
of
to
us.
Capricious in
Well,
chat
he-
for fixing my stuff.
Did we
Yeah.
need the 340 noise tanks though? Like, did we need that?
Yes.
That was for Ace.
It's part of the
Interesting.
experience, though.
Okay.
The Ace Bet specifically asked for high noise tanks? Okay.
I was asleep, but
I
would've.
asked Ace this morning. I was like, "What are the things that we could pick a seed
Oh.
specifically to show off in rando?" And one of the things Ace said was, "Well, bats will kill us if we don't do a crazy amount of noise tank." So
yeah, and you know what? Ace was right.
yeah,
Ooh,
Think I'm okay.
Noise tank.
No, I have one more, but he's waiting on the platform. That they
He's just
wait on,
chilling.
so.
Yeah, this is a wacky taggers tag because they're just always on a rail, always going quick, and you just gotta catch up to them. But
Okay.
you go
One
too
more.
fast, you bump into them, and they fall, and then
Yeah.
you're back to square one.
I like the speed management in this fight. It's very cool as someone who kind of knows how to do it.
Huge. Okay, time's coming up for me. That guy was low.
Yes, let's go.
So will be the same point when Clutch it runs away and it cuts
Yeah.
back to
Clutch
the
goes
player.
bye-bye.
Shout out to Phospho Hydra.
Shout out.
Number one
Shout out
clutch
to
fan.
Shoutouts.
Oh, I don't have the emote. Hold on. To go subscribe to Phospho
Yeah.
for the emote.
Is Phospho not on channel
Let me
points?
go subscribe to Phospho for the emote.
There's time
And
here soon.
time.
Yeah. GG's.
Yeah.
GG.
Woo.
Let's go.
You talking to me? Here, I'll do
Some
a
Roy
voice
tutorials.
I got the Clutch emote. We're good.
Let's go.
I love
Let's
the
learn
clutch
how to
emote.
wall ride.
It's so funny.
That clutch emote is so good.
It's so
Fun
funny.
fact, I made that emote. I photoshopped the lips on the Clutch.
I can't imagine
have to
that being
pay
the
to
most
use it?
comfortable process. I think it's worth the money.
The good
Personally.
emote. Alright, so
Okay,
that's
right
random.
here, he would.
Randomizer.
Yeah,
That's rando.
that's
We
rando.
We've got more JSRF on the way.
Yeah.
On the way.
We have a completely different format of a Jet Set Radio feature called Pinball. If you know, like, speedrun bingo, it's like that, but, like, not like that.
It's like if that was not that.
It's like
Yeah,
if that were cool, actually.
Yeah. It's like if that was, like, cooler and more interestinger and cooler. And
True.
We're doing a exclusive season of Pinball Warrior right here on GDQ Hotfix called
It's true.
Pinball
Yeah.
Warrior Season Hotfix.
Yeah,
Much of a
you,
better
I'm pretty sure that's
name.
what you guys called it.
Something like
you,
that.
you really pulled that one off for me.
But yeah, we will be back in just a few minutes. And like I said before in the last break, get up, stretch, get some water, get a snack, do all that good stuff. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with more Jet Set Radio feature.
Just a radio.
Shoutouts, coffee / TSRF bingo.
Let's go,
Go
bingo.
bingo. Let's go bingo.
Let's go bingo. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Parallel Universe here on GDQ Hotfix. Right now, we have something a little bit interesting. If you've never seen it before, we have Jet Set Radio Future Pinball, which is like bingo, but like not, and it's also more cool. IMO. We have two of the exact same commentators that we had before. If you would like to introduce yourselves and also the mode.
Well, I'll go first. I'm AceBats. I am a big fan of Jet Set Radio Future Pinball. Brackets, I decided to start making these for our Jet Set Radio Future Bingo tournament. And I'm with our lovely bingo tournament organizer.
Hello, I am Twinkachu. I run the JSRF Bingo Tournament, of which the Pinball mini-series is kind of a part of, but Bats is really the primary organizer of Pinball, and is the one who comes up with all of the gimmicks for all of these sorts of game modes.
I think we can give a history of pinball while the pinball's happening. So I think let's count shuffle in and count time in. So I'll click the button in bingo sync, and in
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. So pinball is a weird mode. So part of our Jet Set Radio Future Bingo tournament, we found that some games went really quick, some games didn't go so quick. I was like, I want more bingo. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to make a absolutely wacky board that really makes each player try a completely different skill set to what they usually would. Traditionally, in Jet Set Radio Future Bingo, we have 3 types of squares where you're either unlocking characters or spraying all of the sprays in an area, or collecting specific souls. Here, we've got none of that. So, specifically for GDQ, I partnered with 7th Ace and Twinkachu, and we've come up with a board with 2 types of squares. And we'll get to see Shuffle trying to complete as many of them as possible in a 25-minute window.
One of the kind of core ways in which pinball differs from bingo is that pinball is almost always a single-player game mode. So we do a lot of team-based or 1v1 bingo in JSRF, where you're directly competing with another player. Pinball is usually one player just working to clear a board of objectives on their own, which lets you think differently because you're not trying to outsmart an opponent, you're just trying to find the best route.
Yeah, I think that's probably the big thing is in pinball, everyone gets the same board, everyone gets the exact same opportunity to just score as many points as possible in their allotted time limit. We've had some wacky ones on Jet Set Radio Future bingo before. I think, what was the most recent one? It was something like it was all, you could get tape souls, but you could choose any tape soul in the game for some of the squares.
Yes.
And before that, it was just all default souls.
So pinball kind of started with, okay, how can we specifically curate a board with normal bingo objectives that are kind of weird or extra challenging or only one category of objectives, and see what players do presented with that. And then we kind of branched out into, well, okay, what if we have challenges that look different? What can we do to the board that is still JSRF bingo but puts players in a new situation entirely?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of how can I torture our bingo players this season?
I have described pinball as AceBets designing saw traps for our players, yes.
That's the most apt description I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So I think it's worth going through what we're seeing in terms of squares on this board. So there's two types of squares. I specifically thought, how do I make a simple but challenging board to show off at GDQ? So Shovel's just marked its first square of 3 defaults in a level, which is relatively self-explanatory. In any given level, there's at least 3 defaults. You get 3 of them, you can mark one of those squares wherever you want. The other squares are a bit trickier. We've got a number and sprays, and that just means in any given level, if you spray that number of sprays, you can mark that square. But you can only use each level once. You can't just spray 40 sprays in Shibuya Terminal where Shovel is, for example. You have to kind of go around and pick and choose which levels will be fastest, which levels have the most dense graffiti routes. Because the one thing I've noticed with bingo is we promote 100% graffiti, which means a lot of players are really good at spraying everything. But if you tell them to just spray some of it, that's where the challenge starts cropping up of, okay, well, where do I go? What has a lot of sprays really quickly? What takes longer? And right now we're seeing Shovel really just go through Shibuya Terminal, probably going for one of the high spray numbers right now.
Yeah, Shibuya is one of those areas that most players are super familiar with, so for those high spray counts, it's pretty easy for players to just run around and grab everything. But what this challenge kind of forces players to think about is not route length, but spray density, which isn't something you're kind of forced to think about as a strategy all that often, because usually you're doing the whole level.
I'm assuming that we're going to see a 40 spray square get marked. I think Shovel may have fell a bit. Shovel's giving us the signal of which is very good.
Real.
But we received 40 sprays. I'm wondering what the strat is, because we're 5 minutes in, 2 squares, and there's really 2 schools of thought, because 7th Ace and I did a bit of play testing on this, and there is an argument to be made, and I can say this freely because Vane's not listening. There's an argument to be made that maybe just ignoring sprays entirely would actually be valid. Half these squares on this board could just be bait, for all we know. Which, don't tell the runners that. But really, with the amount of time you spend doing 40 sprays, you could probably grab 3 defaults in 2, maybe 3 levels. So we'll see if Vane tries that. But I think Shovel right now is committed to spraying as much as possible. And getting as many squares in the time limit. But even with this number of sprays, there is a lot of there's still just a lot of things to mark. and a lot of things to spray in each level.
The other thing worth noting is that getting everything in a row, column, or diagonal is worth a bonus point.
Yeah.
So getting a bingo on the board. So thinking about where you're marking squares is important too.
Yeah. All the squares are worth 1 point, and like Twiggy said, you get bonus point for bingos. So that may, if you can get multiple bingos, that is worth the extra points. That can kind of increase your score. But at the end of the day, you have to also get 5 in a row, which there is time to do. And I'm just looking. So I'm wondering, are we seeing 35 sprays here, maybe? Shovel's having some wacky movement, which is, I've described pinball before as putting blindfold on players and spinning them around multiple times and seeing what happens. Oh, that's going to be our 10 spray level. Okay. So
I was going to say, I feel like Hikage is good for a lower spray count square, because it has these 3 different areas, and the sprays are pretty close together within each area, but if you're going to multiple areas, it becomes much more of a time commitment. But also, you have to go to multiple areas to get all the defaults anyways, so we'll see what it decides to do.
I'm trying to remember how many spray squares are there. 13? It's half of the bingo board, so I'd hope the mathematics would be easy enough for me to figure out. And how many levels are there? There's 13 levels, if I remember correctly, with sprays. So, hypothetically, if you wanted to get every single spray square, you'd have to go to every single level, which is not really viable in 25 minutes. I'm going to be honest. Like, if your focus is getting as many graffitis as possible and not the souls, you may have a bad time.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because thinking about it, Hikage, while it's a very daunting level, it is very spray dense. So using that for the 10 spray square, it's an interesting strategy. I don't hate it, I'm not criticizing it, but you only get to use your 10 spray square once, and there are much worse levels in the game when it comes for graffiti. But for all I know, Shovel might not go to any of them. So, it's maybe part of the grand plan. I am unfortunately not in Shovel's brain right now, so I can't tell you.
Yeah. Players also are allowed to rearrange where they're marking and what graffiti they're using an area for until they leave. Once they've left a level, it's locked in.
Yeah. Just to stop people from getting to the last minute and going, actually, I want to change everything.
Rearrange my whole board. Yeah.
Now, one thing I do like about 99th Street is there's a lot of small graffitis, a lot of quick ones to spray, which is good because really extra large graffitis they're not like a huge time waste, but it also just takes longer to spray than just individual sprays. And I think I've said it before, I'll say it again, graffiti density is probably one of the most important factors for this board.
Yeah, it's the size of the sprays you're doing certainly isn't the deciding factor, but it's a factor to consider.
I mean, this is a really good spot right here because just look at all this graffiti right at the bottom of the level.
Yeah, that middle area. When this concept for pinball was first pitched to me, the most graffiti dense area I could think of was this little area at the bottom of 99.
Yeah. Tragic, we no longer have the in the prototype on these little boxes with the wires on, there was just a cube with like 4 or 5 sprays on it, and I miss it every day. The graffiti cube, gone too soon.
R.I.P. Graffiti Cube, I miss her every day.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, because there's still defaults to grab, so Shovel's still got sprays to do. Though skipping a few of them, I'm wondering if it's going for 27. 40 wouldn't be impossible. There's quite a few sprays in this level, but it would be quite hectic. 30
That's
sprays.
the other factor about these spray counts is that a lot of the levels don't have like the maximum number of sprays. Like, you gotta really be careful about what levels you're picking for things.
Yeah, I mean, there is 64 sprays in this. This is one of the better levels to go for 40 sprays if you can, manage it. But equally, I'm thinking about this. Everything's worth a point, at the end of the day. Is going for the diagonal that has the most sprays probably in any bingo the best move? Who's to say? I didn't actually playtest it that much.
The all spray bingo. Yeah, I feel like prioritizing soul squares has gotta be the way to go. But who knows?
Like I say, that's the joy, is the players just get flashbanged with a board and get told, figure it out.
Yeah.
And some players really, really like that. Some players get scared. They go, it's a board that I'm not familiar with. I think the big thing as well is throughout the 6 seasons we've had of Jet Set Radio Bingo at this point, there we go, 40 sprays. A very big meta has formed around how you go around a level and get everything, and how do you do all the sprays really, really quickly, and do you go for diagonals over other squares, center square priority, that kind of stuff. And Pinball just says that's not really relevant.
Pinball says, what if you reconsidered?
Yeah. Your only opponent in pinball is yourself.
Yeah. It's a really good way to force players to think outside of how they usually approach the strategy. To make them really reconsider what the best way to approach an objective is.
Yeah. And we're coming up on 13 minutes and 30 seconds, or say coming up, we've just passed that, so we're over the halfway point. And I mean, 6 squares, very good. No bingos yet, and each bingo seems like it's a bit away from being complete, but there is also plenty of time. Highway 0 is a very, very good level. It has traditionally been considered like the fastest level. Though with the number of sprays, there are also just squares that cannot be marked from this level alone.
I was gonna say, looking at the bingos that Shovel is set up to go for, a full clear of Highway 0 graffiti doesn't help any of them.
Yeah, well, column 5, row 1, the 19 sprays, you could do that.
Oh, the diagonal, yeah.
Yeah, the diagonal,
Yeah.
That's
mention
what
that.
I was missing. I was looking at, like, row 2, column 3.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't get
doesn't help
37
there.
or 35 sprays, you can't get 27 sprays, but there is the option for 19 sprays, which...
Go for the all graffiti diagonal.
Yeah, it just kind of
Certainly
looks
a
like Shovel's going
decision.
for the bottom left in the row 2 at the same time, but I don't totally know.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to what's available. As time progresses, I feel that going to this level in particular is a huge commitment, because just going from the dark side areas or Bentencho to Garage again is just like a minute in and of itself. And at that point, you really only come here when you're ready to finish off your route, which it feels that Shovel Claws came here early, but there is a lot to do in the levels. So presumably we're going to see some Skyscraper District in Terror Park and Sky Dino before the end here, which should be interesting. Skyscraper District in particular is a bit of a wacky one. We've got 19 sprays marked in this level and 3 defaults. And yeah, that's an interesting spot. I mean, there's not really a bingo guaranteed in any spot, but there is a bingo that can be achieved in one level twice. There's 2 potential bingos here. So if Shovel can just get SDPP, get Sky Dino, that's quite a few points, just easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah. What's kind of interesting about Skyscraper as a strategic choice is that it is giant as you would have seen in the randomizer. So it has a lot of souls, and it has a couple areas of pretty dense, close together souls, but they're all over the place. But also, Shovel is leaving.
This
Isn't
is my
doing that at
favorite
all.
part. This is my favorite part of bingo, is making a statement like, so realistically, this is going to be the end of the route because it takes so much time to get back to garage, and then the runner immediately contradicting that at any given time. It's the commentator's curse, really. You
love
never
it.
know what the player's going to do.
I love when players prove me wrong while I'm in the middle of explaining what I think they're gonna do.
Oh, I wonder, what are we... Churro Streets, maybe? I'm wondering about Dogenzaka Hill, because...
Yeah, I was literally about to unmute and say, like, I'm kind of surprised Shovel isn't going to Shibuya from Dogen
I'm
and just, like, committing to, like, a lap.
I'm a bit... Ooh, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
look
so-
both ways before crossing the street.
Okay.
So this is interesting. I'm wondering what the strat is, because Shovel did partial this earlier, and I was thinking, okay, maybe Shovel's going to start with that, and then later on come back and do a reverse of this level. But it doesn't look like that's the case at all. It looks like Shovel's just committing to a lap. Maybe just got cold feet originally and then thought, you know what, this is a very, very quick level. Dogenzaka Hill, very, very fast, quite a few sprays. How many sprays is it saying? It's 40 something? 42.
42.
So that's, any square that Shovel could want is available in this level. Skipping the XL, which, very, very good. I think so far only 3 of the sprays on the route have been skipped.
So now it just needs to pick the right square on the board to use this for.
It's interesting because that boost means it's another square. Okay, I'm wondering. See, I don't know which square is most likely to be marked. 3 defaults and level has been marked. And then we've got 27 sprays as a bingo, but there's also an opportunity to get more than 27 sprays.
Yeah, I was thinking either the 37 or the 29.
I think it's skipping too many sprays to do the row 2, the 35.
Yeah.
It's
It was a
gonna be.
28.
Ah, okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that it was also setting up for that.
Setting up for lots of things.
Yeah, but with
It's just gonna need to finish all of the things that have been set up.
Shovel needs to hustle. I mean, 5 minutes. Whoa! I think it's a Gavaga moment there. But Shovel's got just over 5 minutes left to really lock in any of these. Going into Rokokudai Heights is interesting. We're going to see all 3 kind of areas of the map here, which is very good. This is not a bad level, 53 sprays and a lot of smalls in close proximity to one another. Here's a very good example of that. Already up to 7 sprays. I'm not sure what the plan is, because really just get what you can and, maybe then just focus on getting defaults for the rest of it. I don't know.
Fun thing about pinball is that it's decently likely that the player doesn't really know what's going on either.
Yeah,
They're not sure what the plan is.
everyone's just taking the vibes approach collectively.
That's what JSRF is all about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always a fan of. Oh wow. Okay, so that's not terrible. It's just a bit
That's
of time
recoverable.
loss. Yeah,
Yeah, could have been way worse.
one of those where skissues happen, but we keep on going. We don't let those keep us down. We keep on going. And that's the other thing I like about pinball is you just get one shot to just do what you can. Trying to go
What-
for a very fun jump.
What I think is kind of interesting about the approach that Shovel is taking to sprays is that instead of like trying to route out any sort of complicated, like here are the most dense parts of the area, here is where I can go to get the most sprays as fast as possible. For these areas where Shovel is going for a higher but not full completion of the graffiti, it's kind of just spraying whatever it happens to be walking past on its way to get default souls, which is a really interesting approach.
Yeah, I think default souls in this level are interesting because there's just 2 halfway up the level. Well, I say halfway up, like, 3/4 of the way through the level. So you've really got to go on a bit of an adventure to get them.
Default adventure smile.
Going on a quest.
And we're seeing a good number of sprays.
Yeah. This spray strategy is a little bit risky though, because if you miscalculate somewhere and you end up skipping too many sprays, you then have to scramble to find whatever you skipped.
Yeah. Presumably this XL is going to be marking 25 sprays. Yep, there we go. That is a bingo and then 3 defaults in a level. So 12 squares and 1 bingo is very, very good. A lucky number 13 number of points. We've got just under 2 minutes, which is very exciting. So I'm not sure. Is there a place where 3 defaults are really quickly accessible here? FLZ, maybe? Sewers is a bit of a...
Bottom point, maybe? Bottom point is
I was thinking
small,
bottom point.
but also it'll be tricky to do it in, like a minute and a half.
It's tricky, but it's not impossible. I mean, you've just got to get like halfway through the level. More or less. Oh wait, no, because there's also the one in room 3. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you have to do the whole level, basically.
Yeah. This is one of those things where it's like, oh, what I would have done, as if I would have actually done it, is because of the way the souls are laid out in this level, there's 2 defaults that are kind of on this half of the level, and there's 1 default on the other half of the level. But there is a wall that you can take from 3. Shovel going for sprays as well, there is not enough time. There's simply just not enough time. Nothing is... The defaults needed to be the priority there, but it looks like...
Does Shovel have a timer up?
Well, if Bingo Sync Plus is installed, yes. If not...
Yeah, it has Bingo Sync Plus installed.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes.
Just so focused on getting as many squares as possible, not focused on the fact that we have 15 seconds left on this timer.
Many such cases. It happens.
Yeah, 5 sprays.
It's surprisingly common.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Shovel can get 20 sprays in the next 3, 2, 1. And there we go.
You got 1 spray and not 20 in that.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
So that's a good old 13 points for Shovel Claws, I believe.
I set up a bunch
the
of
saw
bingos.
trap.
The saw trap has gone off.
I feel I had a lot of that planned out from the start, but I made a lot of bad calls on where to place my my things. I also definitely shouldn't have gone for defaults in a few levels. I realized like partway through that RDH defaults don't do anything for me, so I should not go for them, but that's okay. If I didn't waste a ton of time doing like top of station and then sauna, I probably would have been fine, but I'm pretty okay with that. I had a lot of that like route planned out. I thought the dip into Dogen for the 2 defaults come back later was pretty cute, so I didn't commit to a full lap immediately. But I wanted to do that way later. I wanted to do that like the last thing I was doing because I didn't want to go into Kogane at all. But that's okay.
That's so real. I would do the same thing for no reason other than that I am afraid of Kogane.
the best
It's not even
area in
that
the game.
Kogami's necessarily scary. It's just a lot of it's really slow for what this board is, which is just graffitis and defaults.
Yeah. That's
But then
fair.
I was like, I don't really have anywhere else to go. I might as well go Dogen, get those points, and then see what I can do afterwards. Which I feel like could have worked out, but
I have one
Just wait a
specific
bit.
question, actually.
yes.
Is there like a reason other than just like what you're comfortable with for why you prioritize sprays over defaults?
Because there are more sprays on the board than there are defaults, so that would mean that you need more sprays to do bingos. I learned this lesson from last pinball season, where it was a big X of specials in the center, so you needed specials to get bingos, and so I was like, okay, there are a lot of sprays, I'm gonna need them for bingos, so if I'm gonna go for bingos, then, you know, because bingos are the most, like, valuable thing you can do, because you earn points while doing them, so.
They're just fun bonus points, yeah.
A little treat.
Yeah.
For players who do a good job. Bonus bingo points.
True. Yeah. This pinball is really interesting. I thought this was gonna be a little bit easier. Nope.
Nope.
I said it'd be simple to
surprisingly difficult.
understand. You can
Yeah, this
comprehend
one's-
the board, but you
This
know.
one is kind of intended for maximum, I don't know anything about this game
Yeah.
accessibility, but also still very strategically interesting.
Yeah. Each one having different amounts makes this board feel really complicated.
That's also, we considered not like sending the pinball rules before Rando at all, because if anyone looked at the Rando or looked at the pinball rules too closely, you could like you could have used Rando to scout out which areas would be good for like certain challenges. So that's why
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't get the
true.
board in advance. You just got the overview.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
worried
that's
about that
really
a little bit, and then it didn't happen. So
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. But yeah, I'm excited to see and watch how Vane does this, because I think this could be really interesting.
There are a lot of directions you can take this for sure.
Yes,
so I'm excited to see
absolutely.
how Vane interprets this. How
Yeah.
Vane faces the saw trap.
Also, to answer the question about me flashing the 35 squares, I realized too late that that's what I should have gone for in Dogen to make RDH faster and secure another bingo. That's why I flashed that. But
I was gonna
realized
ask about
too
that,
late.
and I forgot. I'm not keeping notes, but like literally,
I saw
I watched
Seven Face
so much.
ask
Yeah,
in the
I,
chat during
I watched so much JSRF bingo that I should know to take notes, and then I just didn't.
that every time I'm on commentary for JSRF bingo, I'm like, I should take notes. Oh wait,
Yeah, and then it never
doing
happens.
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Let's see how Vane does this.
Yeah, we will be back in just a few minutes with the second run of this pinball board. It's gonna be super cool. Vane's gonna be doing it instead of shovel, and we're gonna be seeing probably either pretty similar or just completely different, just a different approach to the sport. It's gonna be super cool. But we're gonna be back in just a few minutes. So get up, stretch your hands, stretch your body, drink some water, get a snack, and then come right back in just a few minutes, and we'll be here with more Jet Set Radio Future. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Parallel Universe here on GDQ Hotfix. We are almost done with the Rookie of the Year competition for Jet Set Radio Future here. We just saw Shovel do a run through of the same board, but now we have Vane here. We're going to see how he does.
See how he fares in the saw trap.
The Jet Set
One of-
Radio Pinball Saw Trap.
One of the boards of all time.
Definitely.
Are you ready to go, Vane?
I'm ready.
I'll
Ready
click
as
the
I'll ever
button
be.
then, and I'll count down momentarily. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good luck, have fun.
My
Ooh. Right, now
Alright.
Vane can't hear us. So, Vane needs to score more than 13 to win. If Vane scores exactly 13, then shambles, because I cannot remember exactly what time would be the tiebreaker.
It was around a minute left, so
that's fair. That's fair enough. We can work with that.
We can also have a tie for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
That
we
works.
can be kind here. It's not like
Yeah.
Jet Set Radio Future Bingo, where I am
Everything
legally
is very
obliged to be
high
mean.
Vane also starting out in Shibuya is interesting. I mean, it makes sense, like, in any sort of bingo situation, Shibuya is where you go first. If there's anything you can do there, right there.
Yeah, Shibuya is like the most convenient level to just do whatever you want. And Vane immediately going for the defaults and going into Hikage, which is interesting. I wonder if Vane's going to focus more on defaults, or if this is just kind of I'll do a bit of Shibuya Terminal, then I'll do a bit more, and then I'll do a bit more and a bit more.
I'm thinking the same thing, yeah. I'm thinking this will be more soul focused. But who knows, we're, a minute into this.
Yeah.
I don't want to calm curse, but like, yeah, I feel like the way Vane plays is going to be more soul focused.
They're immediately going for an XL 6 cans is a
Let's
move.
go. Yeah, he has been kind of spraying things as he passes them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's the worst.
that's really rough because you can't really get cans easily unless you leave the level and come back. And I think Vane's realizing that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is rough. You know, sometimes it is worth spraying that graffiti stop to have a level reload point.
Can't do that with 0 cans, though.
No,
He
yeah.
could have also grabbed some cans right there in Shibuya. You know. No judgment. Bingo is hard.
Yeah.
Doing things optimally is hard.
I mean, it's one thing to do things optimally. It's another thing to just do them live. Oh, are we seeing 3 defaults and I'll leave? Don't even want to bother with Hikage? Don't even want to get 10 cheeky sprays? Ooh, okay. Interesting,
Well, this-
interesting.
Also setting up for column 1, which has a lot of lighter spray squares. There's a 24, a 27, and a 30. You have none of the 35, 40 spray squares.
Complete hypothetical, right? If you were to get every single default square on this board and 1 graffiti square, you'd be tired. Which, probably won't be the case. I mean, we're seeing more than 10 sprays be sprayed here, which is good.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is gonna get used for one of those other row 1 squares.
I mean, when you've got two big neon orange squares in a column, that would appear to be the plan. I mean, that 10 spray is basically a free space. You pick the level you don't want to do.
Yeah, basically. Whatever level is nearby and you don't really want to commit that much time to.
I bet
Don't
Kiba would be a
waste it.
really good level for that, actually.
Oh, I bet it would.
See, here's the thing.
If you're,
Even
but
we don't
only
know.
if you're. It would only be good if you're already like near sewers doing a bunch of other stuff there. Like if you have to travel at all to get there for it to be your 10, it becomes less worth it.
Yeah, but if you just want the defaults in like the sewer area, it's not
Yeah.
terrible.
No, if you're already there doing cleanup, Kibo's a good one for that.
It looks like we're going to see another 40 spray Shibuya.
Interesting.
I mean, thinking about it, right, we tested a variety of timings for this board, and we had variations for if we had less time, just in case, because rando is rando, right? We don't know for sure how long it's going to be. So we thought, what if we had more time? What if we had less time? So I think 25 minutes is very strict for a board like this, and it's always interesting seeing those 40 sprays light up, because you can get bingos, they are worth that bonus point, but in the time it takes for you to do 40 sprays, could you do 24 and 19 in 2 different levels, get 2 points?
Yeah.
40 is quite a long commitment. You are spraying a majority of the sprays at any given level, and it is a long time to commit. It's like watching a game show, right, where you're just sitting at home and you go, well, I can clearly see the loophole here. I can clearly see the tricks of the trade where it's just an easy win. But, you just throw someone into a board and say, do it. And, most people aren't trying to think, how do I cheese this,
Yeah. No, one thing that's interesting here is we're seeing Vayne spend much less early time in the Shibuya areas. He has already left for into the sewer areas. Didn't go to Dogen at all. Didn't go into Chuo. Just stuck to Shibuya and Hikage. So he has those areas if he wants to go back to them later. Dogen in particular is accessible from the garage directly. But also Dogen is a lap level that you have to fully commit to. Once you drop into the level, you can't easily get back out, so you have to do the whole lap.
But you'll want to do the full lap anyway for your third default, so it's not the end of the world. I think it's a small thing, but just the order of levels. It's important to keep in mind that like this game is kind of set up into 3 sub areas. You have the garage, and then you've got Shibuya Terminal and Dogen in kind of a city area. You've got like the residential districts in this level here, Rokakudai Heights, and you've also got kind of the nightlife district. But when it comes to getting back to where you want to be, and that's the third default in the level marked, which is good. When it comes to getting back to where you want to be, is that intentional, or what's going on here?
That felt intentional, so we can get back to like over here.
Yeah, I'm just surprised there was no spray completion. I guess maybe on the way out, getting a few more. But yeah, just like doing levels in this order, getting out from sewers back to garage is a lot faster than going all the way from Highway 0 to garage. So, just keeping in mind that you've got a finite amount of time, it is the most important. Oh, we're going to see a sewers climb.
Ooh,
Let's
sewers climb.
Go. Oh, interesting.
There's the default there.
Yeah.
He needs
All according to plan.
intentional. Yeah, with almost every variety of pinball, you see players going out to the dark side of the map last. Because if you finish there, you don't have to walk back from it.
Yeah.
The other 2 areas, it takes way less time to get back to the central hub area and head out to a different area. Dark side is much more linear progression from level to level. So once you're all the way out, it's a serious time commitment.
I mean, that level is just one long highway, like ending at Highway 0.
Or Dino.
And it doesn't get easy if you go to Dino either. Right, there we go. That was a very solid sewers climb. Vayne
has discovered one of the secrets of this board, which is that if you're only getting the default souls, sewers is pretty quick. Lots of players are scared of sewers, but in this context, it's not that bad.
Where you going?
He's put quite a bit of time into learning how to play sewers quickly, just as someone who's his friend, and during bingo season we would call, and somebody who just practiced like doing climbs and stuff.
And also his movement was very clean,
Yeah. I'm gonna cry at this prioritization of defaults though. Get room 3 first. It's near Sexy Fish. You can go to the room with Q. It's great.
Don't
Please.
tell the people we have a warp that's called Sexy Fish. They don't
I
need to
think
know
people
that.
deserve to know.
No, we can say that.
Yeah.
No, I know you can say that. I
It's
just
a
don't think
technical
the
term.
public should know that is what we have named the warp.
Well,
You think
I just think
cucumbers
it's funny
better?
that there was like another sexy fish, and then there was that sexy fish. And
Yeah,
that's funny.
funny lore.
I'm a lore head.
I'm just saying that should be confidential information that we let someone name a warp Sexy Fish.
I mean, we've been saying cuck all rando, so
Fair enough.
Short for cucumber.
yes.
Right.
Alright.
So we're gonna see a bit of a trek on the way out, which I'm wondering if this 10 spray, like what this 10 spray is going to be used on, because with all the levels that are just being kind of skipped, why don't you just do one,
He's set up for row 2, but that means he has to decide on a level to commit to doing 35 sprays in. I'm wondering if that's going to be RDH.
I mean, the Crocodile Heights has had quite a bit of sprays already done, so it does seem like it's the prime candidate. I'm trying to remember what sprays are left in Crocodile Heights to facilitate a 35 spray for Crocodile Heights. I mean, there's quite a few sprays in the level overall that are 53, so you do get quite a bit of leeway for sprays that can be skipped, but there are still quite a few sprays at the top of the level. I can't count them all off the top of my head, but you know, I feel like there's at least 10, which makes it a bit tighter. Ooh,
exiting back out to RDH, so I'm guessing he's gonna go claim that row 2. At making the case that if you're going to bottom point, you're doing a lap of the whole area anyways, and so potentially not getting sprays while you're there is you might be wasting
or wasting point potential.
Yeah, wasting potential progress.
I feel like falling down earlier wasn't intentional because we're climbing back up here.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I like this. This is a good kind of
Quick recovery.
go with the flow backup recovery.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you need to be able to do on the fly in pinball.
I think, yeah, like if that fall was unintentional, he like pulled that off very smoothly.
Yeah. Had us guessing, you know, that's it's like when you trip over yourself but you bust into like breakdancing.
That's exactly what Vin is doing, yeah. And this top area is super dense with sprays, so he'll be finishing up that 35 really quickly up here. Especially if he doesn't do all of these giant sprays and just grabs the small.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with 3 sprays to go, there's
Doesn't matter that much.
there's smalls up top, you have to go there anyway.
Fair enough.
Like, what's all this? Oh, okay, I guess
Grab
I don't
something
really
on
know
the
what's
way
happening.
down.
I guess the medium down here, or the large rather? Or 35th?
There's gotta be one more thing down
Yeah,
here.
there's one
somewhere.
here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's gonna be
35
a
sprays
bingo.
marked. Bingo.
One bingo, let's go.
Brings us to 8 points. 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, wait, no, 13 minutes in. Looking at the wrong clock. Well done, me.
Alright, so where's he going next? He gonna go to Dogen? Is he gonna commit to Darkside?
I'm just trying to think. When it comes to, we've got 8
Dark
points. And thinking about it, just on points alone, you've got Highway Zero is a very, very quick level to spray. You've got all of these levels with defaults that aren't terrible except for SDPP. SDPP defaults would be
Nightmare.
comedic, let's put it like that. Including a default soul where you have to climb an entire darn observatory just to get a single soul.
Yeah, I'm putting this out there right now. If he goes for SDPP defaults, I'm booing him.
If he goes for SDPP defaults, we can just cut the stream.
We can just consider that bad manners.
Yeah.
A good clip though.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's been an overcommitment on souls, you know?
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to use this for graffiti at all, because as mentioned, like there's a ton of graffiti in this area, so it's a super viable option for higher graffiti count square. But also, if he just needs to grab something quickly to round out a bingo, this is a good option too. But he doesn't have any like super well set up bingos.
Yeah. It feels like we've watched the 2 halves of the same brain go. You've got Graffiti Brain, Shovel Claws, and Soul Brain Bane.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly that. Like, one of them relied a little bit too much on graphs, and one of them relied a little bit too much on souls, and you need to have a good balance for a board like this.
Yeah, he's
It does
got
feel like something I'd love to see an entire tournament worth of people doing. to see what
we
everyone does. We could, but I
could-
can't because people know about this now.
We could
The jig
change
is
the
up.
values around,
Ooh, true. Or
And
I
the
change the
timing.
gimmick. Who knows?
or that.
Find out next time on season 7 of Jet Set Radio Future Bingo.
Coffee/JSRF bingo.
Let's go.
Real.
This is a real JSRF bingo stream because we've showed that so much.
We showed this more than I would in a normal stream.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
I'm very good at promoting my own tournament.
There's the third default. Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm wondering what I'm looking at. Routing wise.
So Vayne has the only like bingo potential on this board as of right now that's set up, or there are a bunch of 2 in a rows, which leaves you a lot of options, but doesn't really indicate any actual progress. I'm expecting this is going to be the 40 sprays for
Yeah,
column
that's-
2, and then he's going to go get a bunch more goals
Are
Yeah.
there enough sprays left in Dark Side though?
for 40.
I feel like there is.
There gotta be.
Maybe 37. I think that's Dark Side cleared. Are there sprays on the way out? Maybe. No. Oh,
You can definitely find 3 more sprays. This is
the sprays
just,
exist. It's just a bit of
And
a awkward.
Had he like decided to commit to doing 40 sprays here earlier, he could have done this a little faster.
Let's see. Yeah, we got 38, and I suppose the upper sprays here. It's 2 more. Oh. Okay. Where will our final spray be for 40? Oh no.
Oh no.
Vayne.
And what are you doing?
Come on, buddy.
You got it.
Oh,
I
there
see
we
it.
go. I
I
see
see
it.
the spray.
There we
That's
go.
40.
40 sprays.
Let's
So-
go.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
saying about 2 in a row, but column 2 now is 3 in a row, and all you need is defaults to round out that bingo.
So that's where we're
I
going
don't-
next.
Do y'all think he's gonna do row 4 as well?
Row 4? Maybe. Doing 37 sprays when you're out in Dark Side with 99th already marked is going to be a bit of a challenge, especially with everything else he needs to do for other videos.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna go for it, but I feel like it's a possibility that he might. But I feel
Yeah.
like if he goes for another bingo that isn't column 2, it would be column 5.
Yeah, I feel like column 2 is the only viable bingo at this stage, unless Vayne was to do a full-on turnaround and go into Dogenzaka Hill, but even then, it'd be kind of wild.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this, and ultimately, SDPP graffiti kind of viable because that
Don't
10
you
spray
dare say
free
that.
No, because 10 sprays is still on the board.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Center.
I didn't think you meant 10 sprays.
I thought you
SDPP.
meant, like, hardcore
What,
SDPP
37
clear.
sprays?
Yeah,
SDPP.
I thought you meant like 37,
God,
and I was
no.
gonna just kick you off of comms right now.
I was like, are you
This is
messing
what
with
gets me
us?
banned from GDQ. It's implying that SDPP is a good level.
But also, with this little time left, like, just claiming what he can is probably what he has to go for.
I'm thinking about this, right? Well, I'm 10 points right now, so in the next 5.5 minutes, Vayne has to somehow get 4 points. 2, like 3 default in the level squares will provide 3 of those 4 points. Which, you know, great. And then 10 sprays in any level. But equally, we're gonna see, I don't know how many sprays, maybe 25, maybe 19?
I'm gonna say he's gonna do slightly more here, I assume, just because this is such a quick level.
There we go,
19.
19. And we're gonna see 3 defaults, which means that at 12 point, wait, is it? Where's the three defaults? Oh yeah, we got to get under entrance. Oh, yeah, Soul Strikes again. Always forget about this one.
As does everyone.
Yeah. Imagine doing an entire Hundo run or MPG or 100% no post game and forgetting that one soul. Could not be me. So yeah, we're at the point where we've got
4 minutes to go.
yeah,
A little more than
roughly
4.
4 minutes to go. We're at 12 points, including that bingo, and 2 squares, or 2 points anyway, is enough to win. So the question is, are we going to see Dino defaults and 10 sprays?
Surely.
Surely. There are a couple really dense areas of Dino, like graffiti-wise, which makes that appealing.
The only thing that could go wrong is if Vayne got really, really greedy. And that's the thing, Vayne doesn't actually know the points to win. Vayne could go for the greed and have just a terrible time in this level. What would be genuinely like a very, very possible thing is... Wait, how many sprays in this level? I think 27 is not like an unreasonable number of sprays in this level.
Yeah, he would just have to do most of the route.
Yeah.
Also, I will not lie, I saw Vayne jump off of the rail in towards the skyscraper and did prepare to start booing.
God. Alright, that's 2 of the 3
I would have done it
defaults.
too, but I was just like, surely it's just like Sky Dino, right?
So this is the one level in the game that has 4 defaults, but, you know, by technicality, this one, for whatever, you know,
The
just
bingo.
get 3 of them, that counts. We've got the bingo. We're at, what was that, 14 points? Is my brain working?
I don't know how to count.
12 and
That's
2
12
bingos?
squares plus 2 bingos is 14.
14 points? And
No
leaving...
graffiti.
When is Vayne gonna mark the 10 spray square? It's the free square.
It won't
Wait.
happen, surely.
He could do it pretty easy in SDPP.
When
As
are they
probably
gonna
just
do it on the
get
way
to the
out, no?
fireworks factory?
Oh?
Ooh.
For what purpose? Why are you starting there?
What is going on in Vayne's head?
These are not the fastest 10 sprays.
Going for 27 spray SDPP. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can-
I hope not.
I'm
Ace
being
pointing
trolled.
out in chat, you can do 10 sprays in the middle of SDPP. The center area has 10 sprays.
What is
Wait, was
going on?
that why the number was picked?
No, it was a happy coincidence.
Okay.
It used to be
Okay, he's leaving. Thank you.
I remember you said it was like an absurdly high number.
Yeah, the behind the scenes meme was the center square was 49. Specifically because anyone that thought I'll get that out of the way early with Shibuya Terminal would be left with 1 spray short because it's 1 above the max. But then we decided actually that's a very, very absurd number that's not worth going for ever. So
Actually, that blocks off a bunch of potential routing. Come on.
what is going on? I'm scared. This is terrifying. This route is winning, but I hate it.
This round is winning, but I am.
This round is
mad
winning.
about
I
it.
don't like either of them.
Okay, he's just getting the exit sprays. That's smart, actually. Previous
9,
decisions aside, that was a smart move.
10. There we go. 10 sprays have been marked. I'll just get
Just
27
a free
sprays in
one.
like 50 seconds. You'll be fine.
Surely, if he goes all the way to Dogen, he can do it in the next 50
Oh
seconds.
yeah. It definitely won't take
Surely.
50 seconds to get all the way to the...
If he can teleport to Dogen.
He might be able to do it. Yeah.
I am scared.
I'm afraid.
I don't know what's going on in Vayne's head right now. It's like, what?
Well, I know what's going on in
do?
Vayne's head. He's probably just like chanting over and over again, "Rookie of the Year, Rookie of the Year."
Well, we've got
10 seconds
10
to go.
seconds left.
How quick
Bring
can
him
he
to
teleport around to Dogen?
Just immediately
Oh, I
gets
was
all
joking.
3
I didn't realize he
souls.
was actually gonna go.
Yeah. Right, that is time.
Alright.
Right.
He did it. He teleported.
He did it. He made it, and he's there, and he got the
Better
20
than
cent
I-
sprays and took it.
Better than I thought I would.
Rookie
So-
of the year.
Yeah. Rookie of the year, huh?
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
Well, I can say the score to beat was 1 bingo and 12 squares, which you have beaten on both of those with 2 bingos and 13 squares.
Sorry, Shovel.
The classic +1. So Vane is
Double
our
+1 even.
bingo warrior of the day, or pinball warrior of the day. Woohoo!
The elusive season hotfix.
Yeah,
pinball.
special edition Pinball Warrior Champion.
Special
Yeah.
edition.
Unfortunate that we used this here, so we can't do a whole season of this pinball concept. But
Tragic.
Yeah, this was really good. I'm surprised that you
Yeah, this was
cooked
fun.
up something this interesting for like hotfix. Because
if
I would
you
expect
let
something like this for like next pinball
if you
season.
let bats cook, he will.
Yeah.
I had a short time frame. I was like, I'll just cook something and then I'll worry about
cooked.
doing it for bingo later. Or, or
Shovel's
never.
mad.
Oh no.
Shovel mad in the group chat.
Yeah.
I didn't take any notes. I don't have any questions. This sucks.
I have at least one question. The first time you went to RDH, was that fall intentional? Were you intending to leave head further into sewers, or were you just?
Oh,
did
from
you fall?
Sauna, yeah, that was
Yeah.
intentional.
okay,
Wow. Okay.
We
I
were
was
like,
His
genuinely
brain is
not sure.
massive.
we were assuming that you fell and were just trying to like make it work.
No.
That works too.
Well,
it
originally
worked
I was
out
like,
either way.
yeah. Originally I was thinking that like you fell on purpose, and then did other stuff, and then went back.
I mean, it would be fast. That is faster, right? I assume. Like just getting to sewers. I don't know. It sounded faster in the moment.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I
I was like,
I
this
would
is
like to
kind of
believe it
cool,
is.
maybe. This might be faster. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much to say. I just kind of autopilot. Not really autopilot. Like I was thinking, but like it wasn't in-depth thinking because I am very tired.
I mean, you
That's very
focused
fair.
on defaults a lot, which was great. Questionable
Yeah.
in a bottom point, I remember, because it was just like going through the entire
Yeah.
lap of 11 spraying absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I
but it
didn't
worked out in the end.
intend to spray there. I don't know. I probably should have.
Yeah, I mean, I think we described it as both halves of the same brain. You were very much soul focused. Shovel was very much graffiti focused,
Right.
and by a margin of 1 more square and 1 more bingo, the sprays had. I mean, the souls had it. It's not bad at all.
Alright.
I've got a question for Twinkachu. Where can we find more bingo for Jet Set Radio Future and more pinball?
Live at JSRF Bingo on Twitch and archived at JSRF Bingo on YouTube. We have 6 seasons worth of VODs of us doing various bingo challenges that you can check out if you are curious.
They're all very good watches. I studied a lot of those when I was like starting to get into bingo.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of them when I'm bored.
That's all.
If
It's
you-
all. It's good food, YouTube and food content.
If you need like
Yeah.
an endless supply of videos to watch while you're eating,
There's
That's
a lot of
actually like
videos
the
there.
best way to like describe any YouTube channel.
yeah. And
yeah,
also,
please-
if you enjoyed, you can get more into the strategy too. You can actively engage with it if you want.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like JSRF.
An invite. Next season of bingo is sometime
Sometime in a
Sometime in the
couple of
future.
months.
soon, maybe.
No way.
Who knows?
No way.
No way.
We need time. Everyone needs to sleep.
Yeah.
We're in hibernation.
I think people are
Yeah.
still on bingo burnout.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I want to mention, because I don't know if we mentioned this already, and Shovel's not here anymore, but still, follow twitch.tv/shovelclaws, and also twitch.tv/VaneLol, and it doesn't mean League of Legends.
It does not.
It means like,
Vane-
haha,
Vane-
silly.
Vane was taken, so I was like, okay, lol.
I'm pretty sure it's also just Shovelclaws on Twitter and Vane on Twitter. UHM.
Yeah.
Vane.
UHM and Twitter.
I'm so good at this plug thing. Wow.
Crazy.
You're doing great.
And also follow twitch.tv/JSRFBingo and go to coffee/JSRFBingo. I don't remember. Are you guys' Twitches just twitch.tv/AceBats and Twigachoo?
Yes.
Yeah, they are indeed.
Cool. Am I missing anything? I don't know. Because he was mentioned so much, go to twitch.tv/Kev360.
360 with two
Let's go,
underscores
Kev.
at the end,
2 underscores. Don't forget it.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 underscores. I forgot about that.
because there are several Kev 360s out there.
And also, Ace is telling me to plug the Discord too. So go to discord.gg/K capital F capital B G capital P N M for JSR speedrunning.
Or just find the SRC page.
Yeah, that's a lot easier. And yeah, that was Parallel Universe. Special going to Pride Month edition. Happy Pride to everybody.
Happy
Right.
And tomorrow, you're at noon Eastern, starting an hour earlier than usual for you Hotfix regulars. There's going to be Sonic and the Sidekicks. Basically, just a 2-day Sonic event with Sonic games where you play as everyone but Sonic. It's going to be super cool. But today, right now, we're going to be running back, do all the things, and this episode of Parallel Universe. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to see any shows that you missed on days that weren't today, you can go to youtube.com/gamesdonequick. And if you feel up to it, you can subscribe on YouTube or you can subscribe on Twitch as well. It helps support GDQ Hotfix and helps us stay live pretty much every single day. That's all for this episode of Parallel Universe. Thanks to everyone for watching. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, along with Do All the Things again. It's going to be a great time.
Go Bingo.